soon dead and gone, and you will never, never know. I live my life for you. Your song springs on tomorrow, like a bullet ripping through. Nothing can stop us now. We'll never cease to be. You will never know. You're out of me. I peel back the sky for you. Shooting falling stars, my bullet through eternity. Paradise soon dead and gone. There's nothing else that can go down. Forward the lies that you ever lived. Sing for us, scream for us, die for us. It's the end to this lifeless paradise, your disguise. It's the end. A final note in desolation. It's the end to this lifeless paradise, your disguise. Scream out! What's this madness? Cry out! There's remorse! And you will never, never know. I live my life for you. Your song springs on tomorrow, like a bullet ripping through. Nothing can stop us now. We'll never cease to be. And you will never know. You're out of me.
Genuinely, Metal Hellsingers is so fucking awesome. Deadass having the singer for System of a Down do the final boss theme is so fucking good. Like, goddamn. Let me get some more, like, background-ish music going. Oh, shit. I forgot that I kind of already had this one going through. Yeah, this is background music. Ugh. How's it going? So, I advertised this as Sleepy Stream, and that's absolutely correct. One of the main reasons I chose that song was to wake my ass up. When is the world rimming? Very soon. Oh man, everyone's showing up now right as System of the Down ended. That's so sad. It has been a sleepy day for me because I went to bed at 1 a.m. and woke up at 6. So I am a little low on sleep. I don't have my PNG tuber on. I gotta fix that. And you updated since I can't read. You updated your very legal copy. Let's go. I've been holding off on playing RimWorld for so long because I used to play the shit out of it before its DLCs came out. And now I suddenly own all of the DLCs and I have no idea what's different. I know there's a lot. I also super owe one of my friends like $30. I kind of paid them back, but not fully. It costs $80 for all the DLC for this game. It's fucking nuts. Let's go here. I still have my Mountain Dew Code Red. Now I just need to set it up to get captured because I haven't done that. Where? There we go. Game capture. RimWorld. Capture. Why is there so many Clip Studio paints that I can capture? That's wild. There's a... Now I just need to move this to where I put all the games. It's loading. It's starting up. I need to turn down the music a little bit. Alright, is it going to capture? Yay! Oh yeah, I should go into my Discord as well. Because I know I have a good amount of friends who've been getting back into this game. And I've not played it in so long that I've definitely forgotten stuff. Oh wait, I need this. I also need to turn down this fucking audio.
Greetings, it is I, a fellow sleeper.
Let's go. I love how your just like Discord icon is on screen.
Good. Yeah, everyone needs to know that Badger Clops exists. It's very, very important. Badger Clops wearing a fucking dog harness.
Yeah, no, I have a thing set up to automatically add people who join Discord calls to the PNG tubers.
Oh, that's incredible. I love it.
And if you don't have a custom one set up on the link, it will just use your Discord icon.
Well, now y'all know that Badger Clops. There was that one time he wore a dog harness. And he acted kind of questionable.
Do I do the anomaly?
Back, please, I beg of you.
What's this?
But yeah. Which one do you want to do?
I feel like I should do the new one just because it's the new one.
Yeah, the anomaly stuff is really cool, but also it's a little difficult, so it may take some getting used to.
I could just do the classic.
Yeah. I forget if any of the new stuff is actually, like, barred behind the anomaly start or not. Not certain.
Yeah, I'll do classic.
Let's do classic
Speaking of classic,
adventure story.
do I do community builder or adventure story?
Whichever you prefer, since it is your first time back to it in a while.
I'll be easy on myself.
Yeah.
I've never actually beaten this game after all.
Easy.
What?
At the bottom.
Reload.
There. Yeah. Do you want to commit to the bit or reload?
You know what? We commit. We commit to the bit.
Damn. Okay.
All right, chat. Funniest seed. Go.
Arugula.
Boobs. I like boobs.
Yeah. Let's see what planet boobs is. I like to think that each seed is like the name of a planet, so there is just a planet out there called boobs.
Welcome to Planet Boobs, where boobs lie. That's almost Booba Island or mountains. I got excited there.
This is roughly boob shaped.
My dyslexia saw that as Boob Mountain. It's close enough. Oh, temperate forests.
But yeah, be sure not to start on a tundra like I did, which led to some difficult things.
I want to build next to a river.
Honestly, mountains are really good for like starting off in this, because you can just like dig into a mountain and have like a really just very quickly and easy to fortify like fort place.
And this is a road, so if I build it here, I have access to a river and a road.
Yeah.
I'm an American. I don't know what these temperatures mean.
That's not because I'm American. That's just because I was like really bad at learning the metric system and temperatures.
Ideology system?
Yeah, have you done ideology before?
I have not done ideology. I kind of like the idea of the high collectivists.
Smoke leaf is very easy to farm in this. So you could just make a bunch of stoners.
Here's this sounds so fucking awesome just because it's a bunch of fucking stoners.
This is a bunch of space stoners.
You know what? I think I want to be a bunch of space stoners, but what other options we got?
Let's be space stoners.
We got the free ranchers.
Free ranchers is annoying because they get annoyed if you try and like hunt animals, which you kind of need to like live.
Got the bloody dominators.
They always want to raid things.
Techno utopians.
They get very annoyed if you don't give them their arbitrary prosthetic parts and or neural superchargers and or biosculpting pods.
Got the purest flagellators.
They're always in pain.
Yeah, I can imagine. Dark humans.
They like tunnels, but don't like light.
Nature over man.
Fuck druids.
The domination gang.
They also want to raid things, but in like a slightly more religious way.
I like how they're called the domination gang.
Dommy mommy gang.
Exactly. Well, hold on. We're going to get to those later, actually.
Oh, okay.
Cannibals. Yeah,
They
cannibals.
like to eat people, but otherwise are like one of the more like they're less crazy than you'd expect for some reason.
Huh.
Yeah.
Got the nudist
All
recruiters.
the cannibal peeps I've recruited have been okay. Nudists are just kind of goofy. I did a modded version of this that had like Forgotten Realms stuff, and I got like a Warforged who was a nudist, and it was kind of awesome. His name was Purple Antelope. He was
I
great.
I feel like a robot doesn't really need clothes anyway, but you go, man.
Yeah, you need to get good going, Purple Antelope.
The criminal gang.
The crimes.
The feminine ravengers.
As you do.
There's our Dommy mommies.
There's Tom. The Ravagers also get annoyed if you don't raid things for a while.
You got the martyrs.
They're in pain, but also sad.
Cowboys.
I had no idea Cowboys was a thing in this. Wow.
Blood worshippers.
They worship vampires.
Void followers.
They worship mysterious eldritch entities.
Mole people.
They like the sun even less than others.
Tree worship.
They get annoyed if you cut down any trees.
Yeah, I got excited for cowboys, but saw that they have male supremacy. Kind of fucked.
You gotta make.
Oh my god! Wait,
that has like cowgirls on it.
This is Ram Ranch.
Oh my fucking god! It is Ram. It's the bunch of 18 naked cowboys at Ram.
We got feral people. Got naked man-eaters. We got transcendent humanists. 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big, hard, throbbing shit that's gonna get me in trouble of Twitch.
Funny weed people.
Actually, no, I can talk about sucking dick. That's fine.
Yeah. Why does everyone... I love how they all start with, like, green flop hats.
Hey, doll.
Like, trying to be Rastafarian.
Yeah, wait. Why does everyone have, like, the same hat?
That's just the green hat of weed.
Alright, what do you got? You got... Oh, shit, you actually,
Oh, that guy's actually kind of cool.
like...
All things considered, that's a pretty good stat spread in terms of just being able... Yeah, he's got, like, high social, high animals.
The problem is...
mining.
Trigger happy is, bad aim, and, well, actually, no. He shoots faster, but it's less accurate. Yeah, no, that's fine.
So it is a trade-off, but, like, it's not terrible. Yeah, I'd say this guy is definitely a keeper. I like the idea of a Space Marine turning to weed.
Yeah, they have, a global work speed increase. I think we're just keeping this guy.
Yeah, keep this guy. Next up, there's famous character Sammy from Evangelion.
Oh, no. Misogynist.
Oh, misogynist. but you're a girl!
Agrees with memes. Male supremacy.
Fucking god.
Oh, God, she's homophobic. No, she's a homophobic Fujoshi. That's what she is. She's Noob's daughter? Really? They have different last names. I think this is the name of our faction.
Last names and families in this are really confusing.
I have a feeling that this is just our, like, faction name.
Yeah, I feel like we will just need to call ourselves the Zoten family. Does that mean that we need to, like...
Post-Islamist?
Child labor is encouraged. Why is that
What?
a thing?
Wait.
Why is that?
Structure, Islamic origin.
Where did that come from?
Neat.
Funny weed. I think children should be working. The children yearn for the money.
You're nimble, which means you're good at melee, which, yes, you are. And capable of intellectual and artist. That's fine. You can be like our melee guy.
Okay. Well, so what are the other dudes? Just out of curiosity.
I feel like Noob is probably going to be our, like, most useful member.
Yeah, Noob's definitely a keeper.
Just because, like...
What about the peeps we're, like, leaving behind? Do they have any useful skills?
You can't research or clean, and you also can't research. Honestly,
I feel like we may need to swap out Sammy because she seems like
yeah.
kind of a dick.
Let's change you. We got another misogynist.
Why do we keep getting misogynist? It's like an old man too. Yeah, no, I don't like this man. He seems even worse.
Oh, so hold on. We have this shit here. I could have just been going through these guys.
We have these peeps that you can swap in potentially.
Creepy breathing. Greedy. Gourmet.
He's got good skills, but a terrible personality.
Oh, so I just noticed that there is a relationship thing on the side.
Yeah, they show that stuff. It seems like Noob's got like pretty good relationships. Since I know if like pawns have like relationships, sometimes I'll like spawn those pawns into the world and have them like show up.
God, some of y'all just don't. Oh shit, body purist brawler. Hold up, what do you got? You got good artistic, you got good intellectual, and good melee.
You know what? Yeah. Swap out Pex. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck Pex. Right?
No, Pex, get out of here. We don't need you. There we go. No, Pex, get out of here. Yeah, we want Curlin. She seems cool.
So we got Noob, who might be like our best fucking guy here. Something wrong with this gacha banner. Why do I keep pulling misogynists? This is just your average gacha game, honestly.
Why do we keep pulling? God.
I say having like no.
Such poor stats.
I have no history in I almost automatically said I have no history in misogyny, which I guess is also like true.
good for you.
But I meant to say gotcha.
Gotcha and misogyny, same difference.
They're all siblings?
Oh my god, they're all siblings. Yeah, we can literally wait, can we like change the last name so it's all like Zoten? That way we can literally make it the Zoten family.
You know what? I like that idea.
The funny weed family.
Oh. The weed smokers. So team skill. Our cooking and plants is pretty bad. Which is funny considering that we're a bunch of fucking stoners.
Yeah. We'll have to work on that. We'll designate like one person to be like the cook.
They suck at growing their own supply, and they suck at taking care of their munchies.
We can work with this.
They used to have a weed man, but he died.
Yeah. The weed man died on the way over. His name actually was Weed Man, coincidentally.
All right, let's start.
Fucking do this.
I fucking love this shit. I think the last time I played this, I did a fun concept, just like, what if I did one person who was just really good at everything? But the problem is they're the only person there. I believe their name was Monty.
Oh shit, Monty! Oh man, you just remind me of like the best character to come out any RimWorld playthrough aside from aside from Mike, the Warforged kid. For context, chat, we just had this like cool glasses lady named Monty who was just super fucking like good at things and was like very stable, and she was just like the coolest character because she was just like a lady with like dark hair and like funny glasses.
Did you also use that one ideology thing where you can't recruit anyone? I did not. We should be allowed to recruit people.
Yeah, we should be cool.
Y'all not be standing on top. Do we have a fucking donkey?
Yeah, you start with donkey. What's the donkey's name? His name is not Packaged Survival Meal.
It's August.
August. Nice. Yeah, we got
all right. Let's
We're,
see
like, fans,
if I can remember anything. I remember how to pick shit up. I remember that this is the structure. Oh, did you use the... Oh, I did not have ideology DLC, so it was just like a thing of I couldn't really stop people from joining, but like most of them sucked. Oh shit, there's like actual shit everywhere now. Oh, just look at the map for a bit.
Things around.
What do we got here? Guinea pig. We can have these. Got ourselves an ibex.
So are you going like full unmodded on this right now?
Yeah, this is unmodded.
I see.
Got horses. What's that, fucking turkey? We got ourselves a water stream. Honestly, I probably just want to build right here because it's just next to the road.
Yeah.
Bunny!
They're doing some good noise.
Alright, orders. We need one of y'all to be chopping wood.
Oh yeah, take note of darker brown looking soil up there, because that's rich soil, which grows like 50% faster.
Ah.
Yeah, like that.
I might
So
want
if
to...
you want to put like farms down, you can probably like put up in that one area.
You know, just start chopping down a fuck ton of trees. And I'll build like my base up here so I can have my farms next to it.
Nice.
Toggle wings and hydration level. You know, you can't really see my wings because of the giant PNG. Just covering it. Patroclops is in the way.
Covered up by homosexual.
Hey, I've also taken a sippy. Oh, so speaking of sippy, last night I was watching a stream that Shibby was on, and I kind of redeemed so much hydrate things, along with like other members of chat.
Water drinking culture.
All right. Slurp. Where the fuck? Structure. There's walls. Not enough stored. That's okay. I don't need fucking storage. I'm awesome.
Awesome, kind of pop.
I'll do a
Make a big old boxy house.
Do a 7x10 for this just like starting room, just so they have a structure to stay in.
Yeah.
All right, and then we just watch. Hunter lacks suitable weapon. Noob.
Noob does not. Yeah. Get gun.
How do I look at someone's stats again? Like,
it's bio.
you're absolutely getting the gun.
Who's getting the flak pants in the vest?
Are you... Which one to use my melee master? It's probably gonna be you because you're like the only person who isn't like holding a gun. There's the words. I feel like my brain isn't working. They call her water the way she's a drinker. Oh, sorry, drinkor. Oh, can you wear the helmet too?
With the drinks.
The drinkster.
Unfortunately, you'll lose your funny green hat.
Unfortunate.
If you ever make dye, you can just like maybe dye the hat and like make it green.
Alright, I need to make a fucking door. Construction botched. Don't do that. The lack of music and just like hearing these construction sounds. Chat, welcome to the only RimWorld stream where we will not be fast forwarding a single time.
I don't believe that.
You're calling my bluff, are ya? Where's like floors? Here's floors. Any smooth terrain on the floor in here just to have like... Nah, it needs to be stone. Okay.
Do we have stone?
We have metal, and I'm not gonna make a metal floor.
Yeah.
Mega sloth.
That's not the cool.
We do have access to a lot of like metal we can dismantle. Oh, that's good. We can start growing weed here.
Actually, you got a sulfur deposit over there, and jade.
Eee. Oh, we need an animal pen? Wait, shit, how do I make an animal pen?
If you basically make fences and like an animal, like a fence door, just like box off a space. Yes, it's just like Haber's fine. What's also good is, you go under, I don't remember if it's under furniture or miscellaneous, but try and look for a caravan animal hitching spot.
Caravan animal? What?
Caravan animal hitching spot. It should be under miscellaneous or furniture. Yeah. So caravan animal hitching spots allow you to like keep animals without a pen, since they'll just be like hitched there and they won't like try and wander away. So while you're like still building a little pen, you could just like make that as a quick thing. There we go.
Alright. Look at this place. It's starting to really form up.
Yeah.
I'll figure out a storage zone sooner or later. Wait, I just remembered something I said I would do last night. Hold up. It's very important.
Sure.
Come on, it deleted my entire search.
I'm concerned.
Shimmy nose. Hold on, I need the music in the game off so we can appreciate Eek, a penis, a 10-hour mix playing at a half speed.
My fucking god. You know, for like a weird like lead group like this, it's it's been that this would be the type of music they go for.
This is their theme song.
Now you can make beds.
I cannot wait to forget that I'm listening to this after like the 10-hour point.
You're just like, oh yeah, this is RimWorld music.
This is the Digital Circus OST.
Yeah, true.
I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. Oh shit, I didn't do And then talk about the fucking donation incentives. I've gotten so used to just fucking not streaming because it's been a very busy week. So, as I've stated in previous streams, there is currently donation incentives. With the first one being the Brain, work with me here. The $100 tier, which, yeah, tier's the correct word for that. Which makes me have to stream the Quarter Circle Arcade Losers Bracket, where we get to see all of the people who did not win the Quarter Circle friggin' bracket fight. Quarter Circle Arcade, that's it. At 200, I'll be setting up a Wind Waker randomizer, but with a twist. I turn on every setting except for Logicless because, oh my god.
Oh god.
I cannot do Logicless. I need to build beds. And then the $300 one is I commissioned some new stream assets. That will be like emotes, maybe a new PNG tuber. Yeah. Hitting that tier will also support my friend Indrid, who I plan to be buying the commissions off of.
Oh shit, got more steel up there. And crashed ship chunks that you can deconstruct.
Alright, I need to start setting up the most important part of this crew. How do I set up a farm? Here we go.
Under zones, growing zone.
How do I select what zone grow in?
It's after you like make the zone. Yeah, so then you click on it and then just like click weed, but you can't make weed yet because you gotta improve your plant skills by exactly 1. So just make like a rice
Damn.
field or by that other one.
Where is rice? There it is.
Yeah. Yeah, rice is basically like the go-to crop in this because it grows is so incredibly fast. Especially when it's on like rich soil.
Oh, this all became one thing? Oh, we'll grow potatoes and rice. That's a meal.
Get some water real quick.
This is the proper RimWorld experience. They added fucking wall torches. Let's go. The most important thing. Let's go. See, what do we got here? Where's the like research table? But here, yeah, it is. My ass is committing to never speeding up this game. Rat. Noob doing? What are you doing, noob? I should set noob to be a priority hunter, I think. No one's good at cooking, but we definitely still need a cook. Cooking. There it is. I guess you're our cook. When you did RimWorld, you never found out how high and low priority went? What the hell? Anima tree? Begin anima tree linking? The fuck is that? Y'all need to get better at plans. And I need to make a research project. And you know what? Y'all should get a chair. How do I set research? It's probably using the research tab.
I return with milk and exactly 2 Oreo cookies.
Well, I think first thing we need to do is drug production. I feel like that's an important first step.
Do we have means of, like, making power?
Power.
Power.
I mean, we have
Okay,
windmills.
so we do wind turbines.
I could build some wind turbines by the road. Do the game always have this?
Yeah?
Where, like, it highlighted animals from a distance?
Oh, I don't remember.
Chat, I hope you're appreciating the stream of all time. Where, like, I'm giving minimal commentary, Eek a Penis is playing at half speed. It's going to for the rest of the stream. And I've been playing RimWorld on the slowest speed.
What if we activate maximum speed?
No, I'm engineering the most unwatchable RimWorld stream right now. Is there a way I can, like, reverse the colors of, like, a capture? Make it even harder?
Don't know.
Drafting for combat. I don't care about any of these. I'll just do. I don't know what that speed up the game thing was all about. I feel like a really funny thing to do, because there's just a road here, is I could just be an asshole and have, like, a box that travelers will have to go through that just gets them mowed down by sentry turrets.
That's horrible.
But it would be funny.
It's all like the food and stuff over there. There are like some X'd out things to like the left. Oh shit. There are some more packaged survival meals or something
what is this?
over there.
Fallen monolith.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
There's food.
Yay! I constantly reference that fucking post. I don't remember the exact thing that it's saying, but it's like some fucking, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's yeah, if you break that open, you can like get a mechanator chip and summon funny robots that will like assist you.
Huh. But anyway, that post is like someone messaging their dom, and it was just like, hey, what's up with this thing? And the reply is just like, don't worry about it, kitten. And the reply is, okay, yay! And I constantly think about, okay, yay. Watch out for meteors. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just general good advice.
Meteors only happen occasionally. They mostly have good materials. They do a good job at not hitting your stuff most of the time.
I'm so glad I'm finally able to stream an idle game.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're just gonna be fucking, like, waiting here. We should probably, like, figure out the blueprints to, like, the rest of this room. What we want to put in here.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Well, obviously we need a table so they don't have psychotic breakdowns at eating without tables, you know, as you do in RimWorld.
Boy, how it goes? It goes pretty good. I am a little sleepy because I fell asleep at 1 in the morning and woke up at 6.
I'm also sleepy because I went to bed at like 4 in the morning and woke up at like 8.
Oh my god.
Actually, I think it took me longer to actually get to sleep. So it might have been longer than going to sleep at like 4.
I have no idea how that's which way's forward on this stool.
That's close enough.
Could be anything.
You have wooden end tables at the ends of each bed.
Wooden end. Ah.
And then you could have like a dresser in that corner over there. Nice. Look at that.
It's turning into a real building. Who's the guest? This is my friend Ramen. I believe I have a chat command of ! Ramen. Which I should probably add more to these. However, I don't know what more to add for you because, like, I don't think you have like actually, do you have like freaking a art blog or anything, or just like a blog in general or anything?
Not really. I'm still just working on making like a nice 3D art blog, but I do art stuff mostly, and I'm just, you know, building up my portfolio.
Yeah.
Slowly working on game stuff.
We should build some kind of small storage room.
Inside mountains is a good place for like food storage stuff because they tend to be colder.
Yeah. I'll have like non-food supplies on the outside as I dig into it. There will be food supplies.
Yeah, seems like a good way of doing it.
Oh, speaking of art, I did draw something recently.
Port.
Does this freeze the game when I tab out? It super does.
You can actually change that in the settings so that it runs in the background.
Ooh, I'm super doing that.
Yeah.
General.
Run in background.
Here we go.
There it is. Fucking fun.
When do you start rimming the earth for mines? Is that the correct term? Actually, like, the proper term for it is when does the, like, rimming job start? And, that starts soon.
Yeah. You know, basically once you start studying Monolith.
By the way, furry art incoming, because I drew furry art. What if I was dog?
Dog.
I swear, this probably has something to do with Princess.
Dopish.
But yeah, Princess, she's been quiet this stream.
Where are these two talking about? What Noob and Brett talking about over there? If you know, if you tab over a colonist and hit social, you'll be able to see what conversations they're having.
They chatted about corn cobs. You know what? That's probably a good sign that they want some corn cobs. I'm gonna.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you gotta make a farm grown area.
Orders. They seem to love. No, I need zones. They seem to love that corn on the cob. I cannot blame them.
desire for corn. You'll have a little bit of free.
So, chat, I'm gonna have to ask that you be, like, responsible for me if I end up playing this game for way too fucking long. I have dinner plans at around 5.
That is the curse of RimWorld.
I normally don't have a problem overplaying games.
You know, just when you have like actual like plans, like dinner. That's when it gets.
I'm gonna be how long is too long? Anytime past 5, and it's 1:45 right now.
Yeah, so you got like a solid 4 hours or something.
What time zone? I believe Central Mountain Time.
It's Texas time zone. So
It's Texas time.
Texas time.
Yeah, and I don't see myself streaming that long, especially when I'm very purposely having the game go so fucking slow.
What you should do is like, you should be like streaming another game, and you have like another separate capture set up in like the corner that's just RimWorld cam.
You're so right.
Like still at slow speed. You gotta play like a speedy action game as like a contrast while you play like low speed RimWorld is happening in the corner. Anyways, I gotta go head out for a bit to go do some face sculpting stuff with a college teacher, so I shall be back later, hopefully.
Okay.
I'll still be in like chat.
Yeah.
To, like make some funny quips. See you all in a bit.
See ya. Good luck on your project.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. They need a computer room to play Doom? You're so right. This shit really do just be circus music. Noob isn't doing anything? You could be hunting, my man. I should make a recreational activity. What's my favorite Pokemon? Latias. Friggin', I even got a fucking little thing on my wallet that's like a Latias holding the trans pride flag. Or it's like a trans pride heart. Hold on, I wonder if I can find that. I mean, at the very least, I could grab my phone and send it to my Discord and show y'all there. Shoutouts to Pawberry, the artist that made this little charm. Then I can just download it. What's Noob doing? Can I like set the camera to follow Noob? I don't think I can. Image, please. Sure. It doesn't need a name. I'm just downloading it to show it off. Why is this so huge? No wonder my phone's out of damn memory. It's taking pictures this fucking large. It's like still blurry. But yeah. I love Latias. Latias was like a gender awakening Pokemon. Because one of the Pokemon movies had the really like awesome idea of just like, what if a girl could become a Pokemon and a Pokemon could become a girl? And that shit just like did shit to my brain as a kid. I wonder if it says something that, like, my first Persona was a Zoroark. Noob, what could you be doing? You could be hunting something. Wanna hunt a turkey? You can also set this to be a storage zone. Alerts? I realize a lot of information is being hidden behind my UI. And there's still not too much I can do about that. Yeah, like, that's the best I'm getting. You kill the turkey? You got this, noob. Noob was named after his favorite Mortal Kombat character. Noob. You're kind of noobing it up right now. I should have a bridge across this. Maybe right here. Yeah. Structure. Bridge. On. Goes a part of manufacture. Open linked quests. Fallen monolith. Yep. Yep. So, like, I don't know how to give people items, actually. Do we even have medicine to give? I mean, we do. You, pick up that medicine. Then give. Oh, you need to pick up a second one. Okay. We help people. Ignore the, like, fucked up plan I had earlier of making, like, a death spot of the road. We're actually about helping people, Smile. Oh, what's some other stuff I could do, because this game is, like, super gonna be idling. I've been working on music again. That's been pretty neat. I can probably show, like, some progress in that. Do I launch FL Studio or just play, like, this whip I did? Yeah, I'm not opening FL Studio. I ain't gonna fucking push my computer that hard. What I will do, though, is just, like, play something. I have a whip that is, like, less than a minute long of a song that I was working on last night. It is called Animist. And it has definitely got room for improvement, but not sure if that was loud enough, but yeah. Basically, I'm trying to make a song that's a sequel to a song from, like, was it Halloween last year? Maybe a little around that time? I don't fucking remember. Called Thanatophobia. Because that song in particular has, like, been stuck in my head. Not, like, as a melody thing, just as, like, a, how the fuck did I, like, make a song that sounded like this? So I've just been trying to do it again. And seeing how that was a sound built around a character, I'm just using the leitmotifs of the character again. Just a bit differently. Why do I have a message? Am I getting added? We get to watch them sleep. I just realized what was wrong. I was like trying to think, it was like, what's wrong here? Why does something feel off? Because our wonderful music stopped playing. Everything's back to normal. Balance is restored. The sponsors, please. Mountain Dew Code Red. Ancient nav beacon. Oh. We have, like, components. We need to, like, start hauling stuff. I do like how much stuff is just in this room. Very decent barracks. You could also have, like, horseshoe thing out here. What other fun stuff could I have in here? Hell. Alright, I wanted a bridge. I forgot. I forgot. I'm taking another sippy. Peak stream I have here. I'm just trying to think of stuff I can talk about. Like, this is essentially a podcast at this point. I just need shit to talk about. Autosaving. Needs defenses? How about you Need my nuts. For security. What if I just, like, take advantage of the fact that there's barbed wire already here? Are we starving the donkey on purpose? The donkey isn't starving. Look at how happy this thing is. Yeah, it's fucking fine. Are you just like, oh, you're putting it away. I thought you were just like going to eat in the storage room. I feel like there was grass in the pen when I originally made it. August here is just a big hungry animal. So, chat, I needed a subject to talk about. I'm not good at the streaming thing, it turns out. Back on mute, who died? No one. I am going to be making a, defenses over here with the natural barbed wire just there. Anyone coming from the north is going to get fucked up, even though I'm pretty sure everyone that could show up is coming from the south, considering the road. The overworld map, even. Oh, shit. You can run Doom on these things. Uranium. Oh shit, they added a mine vein option. No, this is about the donkey now. What do you think August thinks about on his daily life? Do you think animals think like Pokemon and like just whatever you look into like the head of an animal is thinking about ass? True! That's kind of also where I was going. I was just going to make a joke like they just think about like their species name constantly, so this guy's constantly thinking about asses. Yeah, I'll make some of these pre-made structures here into actual buildings at some point, particularly like these. Like, we got those ancient fence, we got slate walls. We got ourselves a white stallion over there. And we got ourselves this fucking thing. I'll go with the defenses. Need meal source? Do we not just like hunt shit? Oh wait. I don't have a thing to cook the meat on. That I remember that that's important. Wardening and research. I don't think I have anyone like good at research. We do have a warden. They're not. They're average at it. Where the fuck is cook? We do have a cook. Where's research? We do have a researcher. Honestly, your main job should be researching. And I am going to make a kitchen. Wooden floors. People are vacuuming nearby. I can hear the vacuum upstairs. Oh, Jade. Ban that. You know what? I'm gonna do something awesome. I'm gonna go on Tumblr. I never fucking posted the post of me announcing streams on social medias. I just had the prepared thing for it going. Whoopsie. Let's see. Let's see if we can't find a discussion here. Woof! Alright, well that's Dungeon Meshi. That's oh fuck, there is a new episode of that. Do you think August will ever be able to have an ass to stare at? I should set up a mirror. They have something. Right, the new Dungeon Meshi episodes today. That show is fucking great. Like, goddamn. We need a 4 in there. Shoutouts to my homie Chillchuck. Shoutouts to Senshi. Love his bulge. Shoutouts to Lyos. Shoutouts to Marcel. Shoutouts to Phelan. All my homies. I feel like I could say something more, like, meaningful about the personality of, like, Senshi, other than love that dude's bulge, but, like, yeah, now. Oh shit, a visitor? Who has the best social skills? Oh my god, we all suck at socializing. Given... Okay. I want the cat girl in the fucking show already. I need to see this girl that Tumblr has been, like, obsessing over. I love how in like my Pathfinder crew, my friend Venom's character for one of the games we were in just sort of got assigned that any picture of fucking the cat girl, I think her name's like Izutsumi, any picture of that character is just Venom's character. That show loves giving us, like, buff woman, and I'm all here for it. We'd love large woman. There's like that scene in it that I really like, that it's just Senshi screaming bread too. And you know my ass has like said that to people with like totally pure intention smile. I love the orc lady just like fucking telling Chilchuk to grow the fuck up. Just like, bruh, just tell them you're scared of dying. Chilchuk, my man, you're having a real bruh moment. I also love that, like, they're... What do you think? He's a grown man with 3 adult daughters to grow up? Yeah, which makes the part where, like, Senshi sits him down to have the talk really funny. And Chilchuk's just horrified. Man, poor Chilchuk. His ass does not deserve that shit. Especially since, like, they've made it really clear that him as a character hates being, like, infantilized. Which just seems to keep happening to him. Which is a huge, like, shame. It also sucks that, like, most of the party are, like, friggin' ancestries with long lifespans, with the exception of Laios. I love how that show just like looks. Happens to every halfling character. Yeah. Like, I'm in a game where I am playing a halfling. Their name is Shuela. And there's a lot of times where, like, just NPCs treat them like a kid. And they're just like, okay. Also, playing a divination wizard is fun. I get to just roleplay them as, just like they know things. Why? Because they saw it in a dream. And the actual, like, premonition stuff has actually, like, come up in the story of the game. That my character, like, candidly gets prolific dreams. I believe, like, even in the first session, like, the game opened up with one of Shuela's, like, dreams of future or past. Which was not how I expected the game to start, and I was, like, kind of hype about that. That little bit of an ego boost of, my character is the first in focus. I get to be vain for a little bit. What if humans were called foalings? You know, you may be onto something. Can y'all start building this damn thing? We're running out of... Like, can you construct? You can construct. Brett, after you eat, I need you to start building these. We need to start having food available, Brett. Are you making it, Brett? You're not making it, Brett. Build the shit, Brett. This is a Brett quest now. Maybe change the schedule? You think I understand how this shit works? Let's hunt some funny one. Okay, but what if I just never let my colony... What if I just never let my colony sleep? Joe's a super bee harvesting some extra medicine. Yes, build a thing. Important for pawns not to be lazy dorks, but pawns are kind of just lazy dorks. I kind of love them for it. Guinea pig. What the fuck is the shooting happening? Where's Noob? I need to see this. Noob, have you successfully killed anything since I told you to hunt shit? Oh shit. We actually got it? Hell yeah, hogicide. Chat, we love killing pigs in this chat, and I will not explain further by what I mean by that. Oh god, I'm gonna get myself fucking killed one of these days. Clearly, I'm talking about boars. I'm a boar hunter. I have my boar spear and my boar rifle. Don't you know that when I was like a small child, I had to like fight a boar? It's not at all actually what happened. I was just like around a boar. But you know how it is. Nice shot. Shoutouts to the Mario Golf characters that just never appear anywhere else. I think I have, like, a GIF of one of them saved. I don't remember why, but I just know I do. Oh shit, I could have drawn myself as a Borzoi. How come I didn't fucking do that? How come I didn't just, like, draw myself with my fucking head stuck in a Pringles can? Woof! Ah! Where the fuck is the golfer? You know what, chat? I feel like we could be doing so much more. Like, there's this. There's this game. But what if... YouTube? 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 You want to work? You want to work with me, YouTube? You want to... Oh, you want to work with me so bad? As I'm trying to set up the fucking bit of the stream? Ooh, you want to work with me so bad? Bills. What's your creature? Do forever. Bill. Cook simple meal. Do until you have fucking 20. Or I guess 10 per person would be probably good. No, it might go bad. It might go bad. It might go bad. Shuffle playlists. Put this on another monitor. Stop the music. Go full screen with it. Then, capture window. Yeah, this is gonna be great. This is just gonna be fucking awesome, chat. You gotta fucking trust me.
Like Illusion of Gaia, Earthbound comes packed with a load of hints if you need them. Earthbound is an easy RPG, but Nintendo wanted the game to be easy, so it provides constant...
We're watching gaming in the Clinton years.
Earthbound has so many comic elements to it that Nintendo doesn't want you to give up on the game and never see those funny scenes. Earthbound is the first RPG to be set in modern times. You save your progress by calling your dad over the telephone and refill your energy by eating
Mad
pizza.
squirrel!
Speaking of pizza, you can play the game with your left hand and eat pizza in the other, since the game can be controlled with the L button, which lets you talk and check, otherwise known as search, and the control pad to move. Prepare to visit several places: a clubhouse, arcade, burger shop, theater, Loch Ness Lake, dinosaur museum, hospital, drugstore, Stonehenge, a police station, library, a park, city hall, preschool, a bakery, laboratory, tents, caves, inns,
That
a
fucking
desert,
squirrel.
a beach resort, grocery store, a snake shop, and Saturn
Shit,
Valley.
where'd the squirrel
Watch
go?
out for Master Belch. You may have smelled him before.
You may have smelled him
Bottom
before.
line, the battles and the HP elements seem out of place, but the psychic experience points fit the Earthbound mold well. The game is easy, but you should consider buying it just because it's really innovative. Earthbound is the first RPG set in modern times. The graphics are impressive artistically, but not technically. The humor makes the game interesting.
The humor makes the game interesting. No other point. Wait, this doesn't have like the intro. Why not? Does it have the do 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 do? The humor makes it interesting. Yay! Bill, 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 Bill. Is that a blue horse? Oh, zoomed out.
Puzzles and board games. Here we go. Let's count down from worst to best.
What the fuck is this? This is a top 10
Number
video?
4, Rugrat Scavenger Hunt. Number 3, Roll Away.
Yeah, are you going to explain why?
Number 2, Mario Party. And the best puzzle game of 1999, as of September 4th, 1999, Magical Tetris Challenge.
What? Are you going to explain, like, why? Are you going to talk about the game? Please don't chant Bill to an image of the Clinton. You know what? That's fair. They're just the best. You know what? Freaking George Woods there. He said it. I love how it's not properly capturing the full fucking video for some reason. And I feel like that adds to it.
Okay, we've shown you sneak previews of Donkey Kong Country 2 on previous shows before the game came out, but you've probably been wondering if we would ever cover this game. After all, isn't this supposed to be the biggest and the best of video games? Well, don't get too excited. DKC2 is an outstanding game, but the sheer gotta-have-it-or-die excitement that saturated players' minds during the release of the first game is simply just not there for this game. For the original,
What are
everyone
you
had to buy
talking
it because
about?
of the graphics, which were revolutionary. Now, that initial frenzy is over. DKC undoubtedly raised consumer standards for video game quality. Perhaps too high, though. Whether consciously or unconsciously, we've all had thoughts of what games ought to be like now that we've seen the potential through DKC. And we're all more savvy and demanding than ever when it comes to this
Are
industry.
we, George?
Donkey Kong Country was our sneak preview to the future. And Donkey Kong Country 2 is, well, a second sneak preview. On the whole, the sequel is not much different from the original game, but DKC2 does have some improvements that are worth noting. To reduce awkward play control on the maps,
Bro
Rare
is
got
just
rid of the
saying
paths between the stage
anything.
icons and replaced them with arrows that point in the direction of where a path
He can
would
do
be.
whatever he
Checks
wants.
appear over
Like,
coins
words
you've
can come out in
already collected
any
bonus
order.
levels, so you know you've already covered the territory. The animation seems more detailed, especially when Diddy or Dixie climbs the ship's ropes in the early levels. New animal friends have been added to the cast of characters, including Rattly the snake, Clapper the seal, Glimmer the fish,
I
and
do like
Squidder
Clapper the
spider.
seal.
Old friends like Rambi now have super abilities too. Rambi can do a super fast horn charge if you press and hold A until he starts scraping his hoof on the ground, then let go. Squidder can make temporary webs by jumping up and while in midair, pressing L and R
Needs
together.
like-
Most importantly,
I should set up
players
something
are more
for
forced or
power.
encouraged to find and complete all the bonus levels and get a 102% score because of Clubba's 15 coin toll. Beyond the toll is the Lost World, which hints at a secret ending to the game, different from the normal ending. Indeed, a much more exciting ending awaits
Indeed.
if you complete 102% of the game and clear the Lost World levels. Finding all the bonus levels in the first game changed the ending ceremony only by having Cranky Kong say something different. No additional graphics or story were presented, resulting in gamers feeling cheated since they did all that hard work for
No,
nothing. In
gamers did
DKC2,
not
you
feel
really have to
cheated
work
with
if you
this
want to see the
game.
real ending.
DKC2
This game
is
does
like
have
a
few drawbacks.
beloved classic.
DKC2's music is nowhere near as ear-catching as the original soundtrack. Also, some levels,
This is the
like
game that had
Red Woods,
Sticker
for
Bush
example, are
Symphony.
just downright irritating. Despite all the improvements, some players, especially older players, may really want to think long and hard about buying Donkey Kong Country 2. No matter what anyone says, Nintendo will still make a fortune off this game. Don't get us wrong, they deserve every penny. Our advice to Nintendo, however, is to be very careful in the future.
Be
Nintendo's
very
most
careful
recent
in
sequels,
future.
DKC2 and Super Mario World 2 have been disappointing for some players. Perhaps these sequels aren't unique enough from their predecessors. Perhaps Nintendo is making its games for a younger audience. Remember when a Mario game involved great thinking and a puzzle-like action, not just hidden bonuses? That's the kind
No.
of gameplay Nintendo needs.
I
to regain.
actually don't.
Let's face it, folks, no Donkey Kong game is as fun as the original Super Mario Bros. Was in its time. And RPGs like Chrono Trigger are finally becoming a mainstream type of video game, often more fun than platform games like Donkey Kong Country. Consumers in this industry are changing their tastes, their values, and their spending habits. They're guarding their money, even if it means not buying an excellent game like Donkey Kong Country 2. They're waiting for the next generation of video games from the Ultra 64, while others have plunged prematurely into systems like Sony's PlayStation or the Sega Saturn. Let's just hope our
Yeah,
collective
people
video
are
game blues come to an
absolutely
end
going
soon.
to the Sega
We want new
Saturn,
types of games.
famously.
We want more challenge. We want more 3D gameplay. We want more sound and voices. We want more animated video sequences. And what we want is more, and we have the right to ask for it. Thank you, Diddy and Dixie, for showing us the future of video games. Someday we'll all look back and say, DKC and DKC2, they started it all.
I can't get a read if this this dude fucking likes that game or not. People are flocking to the Sega Saturn. Are they now, George? Doo-doo. The funky like sketch of him before going to the real one. Say something, George.
Wish we could show you all the cool secrets of 1080 snowboarding. New tracks, giving your character a body
I got scared. I thought you
the
left.
head of a panda, or a snowboard shaped like a penguin. We're not joking either. These nifty bonuses can only be accessed if you beat the game in every mode on the expert level. In other words, forget about it. 1080 has two basic principles, racing and performing tricks. Two modes offer racing, another two offer tricks, and yet another provides two-player action. Obviously, the tricks are harder to master, but Nintendo deserves a big fat kiss for basing all
A big
the stuff
fat
around the
kiss.
button, not having dozens upon dozens of random combination moves like so many other games. Even the
Chat,
hardest
exclamation
move,
point kiss,
the
then
1080
give the
air,
streamer a
is
big fat
manageable under this
kiss.
system. The game
Give
is
a
still hard, though,
snowboarder.
like Diddy Kong Racing. The control is very accurate, and you'll perform best if you swish from side to side as you go, as well as look at the
Yay!
direction of the snowboard, not your
I should
character.
actually set up an
Again,
exclamation
angling
point kiss
back.
that just like keeps track
The
of
game's
every time
best
someone's
feature
done
is
it.
the graphics. Each level has the look and feel of being one with nature. The lighting is oh so gorgeous. You'll need a bib to catch
Oh,
the drool
so
from admiring
gorgeous.
the landscapes, complete with shortcuts and hidden paths.
George has such a way with
1080
words.
Snowboarding is the best game on the Nintendo 64.
The way he
so
just
far
says
this year.
things.
And while that's not saying much for the system, it is saying a lot for the game. Its only faults are length, only 6 racing courses, and the lack of chasmic jumps. Chasmic may not be a real word, but it should be. We want huge, imaginative jumps that keep you airborne for 10 seconds. Is it realistic? Heck no.
We need
But
a bib?
realism is getting boring in video games. Oh, before we forget, the character selection screen is kind of cool. Each
It is
snowboarder
kinda cool,
hanging
is the
out at a
thing.
ski lodge. Makes sense, huh? Even in the few moments you'll spend there, you'll notice how each one has a distinctive personality, not just in what he's doing, but in his voice as well.
He talks with the same enthusiasm as Principal Skinner. Oh my god, you're
The
right.
Canadian snowboarder would have been a real treat, a lot more exciting than the incorporation of Tommy Hilfiger clothes. By the way, if I mispronounce the name, you can chalk it up to my age and pure apathy. At first we
What?
thought 1080 was a quick, albeit excellent thrill ride, which due to its mere 6 courses was not worth $60. Although not every
Well,
part of each
you
mode
gave it a
takes place on
perfect
an
score and
actual
it's saying
course,
it
all
wasn't
modes
worth
are
it.
your attention. While motor racing games are stuck
Granted,
with
I don't think
extra
any game is
play,
worth $60,
they
but
don't
I
have the
fucking
relevance
have to
that
fucking
1080s
bend over
modes possess.
backwards for the
One
fucking
mode
video
seems
game
simple
industry.
at first, until you realize you have to perform several tricks in a row and stick the landing. If you don't, your score goes to 0. 1080 will
Hashtag
keep you busy
not
for a while,
worth.
So even non
Oh shit, new book. I've been watching Gaming the Clit years.
Nintendo. Once again, you've snuck another surprise hit into the world of gaming.
Thank you, Nintendo, for another surprise hit into the world of gaming. Bill, Mischief Makers!
Nintendo follows up its smash hit GoldenEye 007 with Mischief Makers. We don't mind the childish, cartoony nature of this game, but we
This
do
is a
mind
treasure game.
repetitive gameplay and difficult controls. Try
I think this
jumping
is only, like,
handball to
published by
paintball
Nintendo, isn't it?
You'll often miss a jump. This annoyance can reach a hair-pulling
I wonder
level
what
at times.
George thinks
Also
of Sword
tiring
and
is the
Shield.
constant shaking of enemies and items. Yes,
I should actually play
shaking.
this game.
You have to shake just about everything in order to open up all the secrets in a level. You can even shake items together in a special pot.
We're
creating
getting
mixtures, but we
treasures,
won't go into
like,
that. It's complicated.
yeah, Treasure made really good
Mischief
games.
Makers is just one dull level after another. There are no great innovations or even anything to simply capture some interest. Although a very minor complaint, the bosses take too long to defeat, like this freaky snake fossil, or whatever the heck it is.
This freaky
The truth
snake
of the
fossil.
matter is that this game is not worthy of 64-bit treatment. In this world of 3D games, a 2D game has to be a lot better than this to get any attention.
Shut up, George. Isn't there stuff I can, like... Yeah, tool cabinet. That makes it work faster.
The Nintendo 64 needs some stellar software. Do Doom 64...
Can we get this guy
Blast Corps
to
build?
announce at the Game
Amazingly
Awards?
enough, we actually recommend both. We must be getting soft in our old age. It's been a while since we've given really good reviews. Blast Corps is a visual feast. The explosions are almost as fun to watch as they are to create.
Okay,
The
this
plot
game
is
actually
silly.
kind of looks fun, is the
You have to
thing.
flatten out a path for an out-of-control missile
Georgia might be
carrier.
onto
That means
something.
leveling skyscrapers, barns, and countless other structures. Watch this guy stomp that skyrise to the ground.
Watch this guy
Mission,
stomp that
should you choose
skyrise to
is
the
be carried with
ground.
The assistance of some wild and varied lean, mean, and destructive machines. The play control is a bit awkward, but by the time you get to the harder levels, you should be used to it. Each level is remarkably short, but you spend plenty of time trying to destruct everything in time for the carrier to pass safely. The Dukes of Hazzard meet Beverly Hillbillies music in Blast Corps is enough to make you want to mute the television. The
What?
gameplay does get repetitive as you play more and more
No,
bonus
that's the
levels,
exact kind of
and we
music
turn
you
the
need
old
for the
main
game
levels
that's
with a
like
new objective.
this.
But these are the only real quibbles we have. Blast Corps gets an A- for great graphics, creativity, fun, and balanced play. The game doesn't quite have the feel of a Bruce Willis movie, and there's no
What?
in-the-cockpit camera view, but you'll still get quite a taste of
How is
action
a
adventure.
video game
as you
supposed to
trash
have the
each
feel
and
of a
every
Bruce Willis
landscape.
movie?
So much
What do you
Earth
mean? What did he mean by this? This fucking dude. Oh shit!
It's time to play FOF Speed Round. Here's how it works. We have 3 genres left: racing, sports, and fun.
What?
We go through each list of games, comment briefly
What
on
is-
each title, and you have to guess which title is our favorite from that list. Full reviews are available on our
Twitch ads are unreal, yeah.
Set, go. Racing, R4 Ridge Racer. New and easier
What is-
cornering controls.
What is this video? What is George Wood talking about?
One racer. Doesn't quite feel like 600 miles per hour as advertised. Micro Machines 64 Turbo. Steering is weird. Graphics too simple. Penny Racers.
You
Mario Kart for kids.
you can't just show a thing of orange juice driving around and say this game looks too simple as your only comment. What? What are you talking about, George?
User-friendly creative track mode. Extreme G2. Awesome graphics, lighting effects, and course designs. Roll Cage. Awesome lighting effects, but often very frustrating. Formula 1 98. This game might as well be Newman Haas Racing, The Return. And
What?
lastly, Chocobo Racing. Mario Kart for kids, but much better than Penny Racers. And the top game is, surprise, surprise, Extreme G2.
I feel like nothing was said there. What should your faction be called? Weed smokers. What should the settlement be called? Weed smokers lair. Oh shit. Say something, George, please.
You might need therapy to get through the experience of playing Jeremy McGrath's Supercross 98.
What? You might need therapy to play this game. Ooh, it is so extreme, it traumatizes you.
Now, before you jump to negative conclusions, let me elaborate. This game is so cool, you will not be able to let go of it. Someone will have to tear you away from the screen. Never has a racing game been such a guilty pleasure. The game itself
Never,
is
huh?
straightforward. You race on motocross bikes.
Someone
perform
clearly
stunts
hasn't
along the
played
way,
Meat and
and
Fuck
hunt for
Kingdom.
literally dozens of shortcuts that we won't show you. Let yourself be surprised. To find them, check out every nook and cranny on the side of the road. What makes this game stand out is the Create a Track mode. You can design your very own race course, complete with insane jumps, pits, tight turns, and the like.
I
And then
actually
race it
love
in
games that
single
have
race
just
mode.
like a
If
build your
something
own
like this
shit.
has ever existed before, then we sure missed a biggie. This awesome feature propels the game's design rating to an A. Although Control gets a C, it's by no means bad. A more active camera would have helped in this case. One that pivots sooner when approaching
Motocross
turns.
game was so
Remember to
enrapturing
adjust
it
your
gave me
tire
a
grip, engine
developmental
speed, and handling
disorder.
before entering a track. What's good for one track isn't always good for another. Acclaim is really on a roll this year. Jeremy McGrath's Supercross 98 is highly recommended.
This
but test
game
the
is
waters
why I
first if
have
you're not a
fucking
racing
brain damage. Chad, should I take acid someday? I tap back while we're watching George Wood. George, say something, please. I'm scared. George, say something. Actually, wait. Hold on, what game is this? Tomb Raider ending? Okay, so it's not the Tomb Raider review. Is this just... This is not gaming in the Clinton years. This is just a Let's Play. We saying words? Yeah, we can say words. We can say whatever we want. Ugh. I'm actually kind of glad George Wood isn't saying anything because I know what he says in the like Tomb Raider review, and like it's a real what the fuck moment. You gonna jump in and call me a TOS word? Go ahead. You're playing Lancer? Ah. I need to try and get into Lancer at some point, just see what it's about. But that involves learning a new fucking tabletop RPG. Gaming in the Biden years stream when? What if I just make a YouTube channel where I just like review games that came out in like 2023? You need a door. Can't make it a stone door, so that's what I have to do. Honestly, turning on gaming in the Clinton years was the best idea I've had. That last video was nothing, by the way. It's best idea for my stupid fucking plan.
The Lost World isn't much better. The control is almost exactly like Bart vs. the World, a game for the 8-bit Nintendo Entertainment System.
What?
That right there should tell you to avoid this game. The graphics in the Lost World are not bad, but they're not great either. Also, the levels are so challenging that you won't survive past the first few levels, even on the easy difficulty setting.
Even on
Years ago,
easy.
we used to constantly complain that games weren't hard enough. Now, we constantly moan about games that are just plain impossible. Heads up to game programmers. The answer to easy gameplay is not to make it impossible to beat. There is such a thing as the perfect balance. The Lost World is neat in that you can eat animal or human carcasses to replenish your health. This has got to be a first for video games, disgusting as it is.
This has got to be a
Eating to death
first.
doesn't fill
Eating
you
has
up much,
not
though,
been a thing
so
in
don't
video
worry
games
about
until
this game
now.
turning you into a cannibal. It's too bad that the game is too hard. Players will
The game
never
is
get to
too
see
hard.
the awesome T-Rex levels. You actually play the big brute. Munching those humans as a T-Rex is just too much fun. If only the rest of the game were
Me as a T-Rex. Star Trek First Contact movie? Are you reviewing a movie?
You don't get much slicker than Star Trek First Contact, the brand new space saga which finds the crew of the Enterprise E in a spectacular special effects laden adventure.
This is just a movie review. This isn't gaming in the Clinton years.
Trekkies and casual fans alike have every reason to be thrilled. This finds Captain Jean-Luc Picard and crew battling the Borg, nasty humanoid bad guys, easily some
They're
of the
nasty
neatest
humanoid
villains
bad
in Trek
guys?
history. The Borg are cybernetic aliens, kind of a cross between Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator exoskeleton, Dracula, and Darth Vader without his helmet. Back on season number 2 of the
Again,
Next
I guess that's a
Generation television
comparison.
series, they captured
Sure, why
Picard
not? You
and
can say
tried
anything, George.
unsuccessfully to assimilate him, as they do all threatening life forms. When Picard learns the Borg is back and trying to go through one of those space-time continuum holes the series is so darn famous for, how can his revenge-thirsty self not bear to follow up and attempt to screw up their plans? What the Borg intend to do is pretty complicated, actually. It involves not only repopulating the Earth with their kind, but also foiling the launch of the very first warp drive by one sizzled technology pioneer, Zefram Cochrane. The omnipresent
We're just
James
getting a
Cromwell
fucking
is
movie
delightfully
review.
hammy here, as he was charmingly subdued in Babe. A few scenes don't work, though. When 3 crew members magnetize themselves to kick Borg butt outside the Enterprise, the sequence falls flat instead of exploding like it should. The climax is also
yes,
weak,
Star Trek, known
turning
for
Picard into
exploding.
some kind of muscle-bound Rambo-like
High
character.
action.
The Borg Queen is a nifty villain. She gets an interesting subplot with Data, Brent Spiner, as the captured android finally finds his hard drive wired with naughty thoughts from his emotion chip. Alfred Werder
He
is
gets
cast in a supporting
horny!
role as one of Cochrane's fellow scientists. She gets the best line. When Picard briefs her on the Borg, she pauses a moment and says, "Sounds Swedish."
Greetings.
Greetings. I love Data, dude. I need to fucking watch more Star Trek. It's been a while since I watched the Next Generation. Marvel superheroes. I love it when it's nighttime in this game because I just get to like look at my other monitor. I feel like Iron Man loses that matchup, gonna be real.
As you can see from this intro, Capcom's Marvel Superheroes has just about every major Marvel character imaginable. In a year of lackluster fighting games, Marvel Superheroes doesn't need to do much to stay on top. But Capcom actually tried something new, something the industry should learn to do once in a while. The great innovation that sets this game apart from the crowd is the use of Infinity Gems. As you pummel your foes to death, they will drop these gems that, when used, can do anything from refill your life gauge to bestowing you with a special superhero power. You already have superhero powers that are executed by mostly rotational moves on the D-pad, but these powers go much further. In a way, they have the same effect as the banana peel and other items in Mario Kart 64. You get these items randomly,
okay.
and then use them when you most need an advantage.
Mario Kart
Surprisingly,
comparison is
the
an
game
interesting
allows you
choice,
to see
but
the
it is an
ending
item.
on the easiest level. We got the ending for the Incredible Hulk. All the characters in the game are fun to play, but the Hulk, Iron Man, and Wolverine are our favorites because some of their special moves don't use rotations. It's so awesome when you jump way high into the sky and come crashing down on your enemy. No other fighting game we've seen has that cool feature.
That is a cool
the control
feature.
is a lot more responsive than other fighting games. Even novices will be able to pull off a few special moves without getting killed in the process. As a result, the control gets a B. Due to the Infinity Gems, the gameplay gets a generous B as well, and the challenge gets a C. Street Fighter veterans should be able to whip through this game. All in all, an interesting
Oh shit, it's
alternative.
Thanos.
Now here's the ending for the Incredible Hulk. Let's rock!
Let's rock! Spoilers. I beat you, live with it. Dude, Hogan's just like the plain white shirt though. A year of lackluster fighting games. Motherfucker. Marvel superheroes dropped the same year as Tekken 3 and Street Fighter 3 Second Impact? Oh my god. I did not know when this game released. This dude has some fucking balls to say that there's lackluster games when fucking Tekken 3 and Street Fighter 3 Second Impact came out. Holy shit, I didn't even like realize that. Homie hates Tekken, I guess. And you know what? He's probably upset at the Street Fighter games. Hold on, I need to pause this. He's probably upset at the Street Fighter games for not being like the movie. That was like a common complaint in his other reviews. I'm not even joking.
Great. Make that stupendous. But before we wax poetic on the series' third installment, let's get the negatives out of the way first. All of the problems are control related. For the first time ever, the game's star Lara Croft is controllable with the analog joystick. Do yourself a favor.
Hungry Animal Pen?
Don't even try it. Just
Shit.
use the standard digital D-pad. Although we've never thought this way before, we think the controls should use one new move, a step up to the side move. It's irritating to have to turn around just to take a short step up. The final control problem is attributed to the camera. Tomb Raider 3 has a severe bug, which can
How hungry are ya?
uncontrollably. This usually happens when
Trivial
the camera gets lost
malnutrition.
somewhere.
Okay, well, if we
Once it
make that
starts,
kibble
it
fast
won't
enough, it
stop,
should be
even
fine.
if you enter a large open area. You can try pausing the game and cycling through your inventory. Sometimes that helps. Otherwise, the controls offer the same amazing gymnastics.
I've never
as the
played
previous
a Tomb Raider game.
games. The shoulder button controls are logic repaired, something other game designers should learn. For example, R1 is walk, R2 is sprint, L1 is duck, L2 is crawl. Now that's easy to remember.
Well, that's
The series
so
returns
easy
its
to
roots
remember.
This time around by emphasizing exploration over action. There's still enough action for everybody, but we actually prefer the small periods where the critters have taken a leave of absence.
I just got news that, fucking, Rock is gonna be doing a Titanfall 2 stream at fucking 5, and I'm not gonna be here for it. Fuck!
Expansive and amazing natural levels. They're simply a wonder. We're not too far into the game yet.
Nah,
so we don't
fucking,
know if the in-game cutscenes are as graphic or
friggin'
as
the
they
dinner
were
plans are
last year.
significantly more important than playing video games, though.
Video scenes are remarkable. Here's a clip to prove it.
I'm just a huge fan of Titanfall. Like, just hands down. Fucking awesome game. Point blank? Alright.
The ingenious little gem, Point Blank, is Namco's second game featuring compatibility with the GunCon accessory. Man your gun, shoot at the start button on the screen, and you're ready to go. The game is unnecessarily rated T for teens, an ironic rating, considering the fact that older players as well as young children will like this game the most. It recalls the semi-classic Duck Hunt.
You know, I haven't
Point Blank
thought about
offers
game
so many
ratings in
stages
so
of gameplay
fucking
modes
long.
that you'll be blasting your TV
It's like-
screen forever.
Oh no,
Surprisingly,
I just
the
don't think
variation
about
of
it
each stage
at all.
is not merely a change in the number of targets. Sometimes you have only one bullet. and you must hit your target at a specific time or location.
Twilight
on the screen.
Princess is rated T for teen.
Sometimes you have to avoid some targets while shooting at others, and still other times you have to reach a quota, as in Duck Hunt. The most unique mode in the game is the quest mode. You shoot at a spot on the screen to direct Namco's version of Cheech and Chong to a special item or place on the map. You can even run into enemies Final Fantasy style and fight them in an arena exactly like the other modes in the game. The game may be too simplistic in design to capture the interest of experienced players, but even they can appreciate the way Namco has taken this genre to its highest level. Calling Point Blank simple doesn't seem fair though. We'll go with
I'm like
ingenious
spacing
simplicity.
out this whole
How's that?
fucking video. Like, he hasn't said anything funny. I just need him to say something, like, funny. So bad. Newman Haas Racing. I don't know these games. I want to hear him, like, shit on a beloved game again for, like, no reason.
Newman Haas Racing is equally embarrassing for Psygnosis. The sound, graphics, and tracks are the PlayStation's worst in a long time for this genre. 90% of the tracks are straight, resulting in a very low challenge level. If
Okay.
you're looking for a good racing game, Gran Turismo or Newman Haas isn't the answer. Instead,
What?
check out Porsche Challenge or Motor Tune Grand Prix.
Gran Turismo is a bad game? I thought that game, like, started something huge. George. I guess I'd never played the original, so I can't say shit, but George, I feel like you're wrong in that one, buddy. Oh, shit? What? What? Hold on. 20-year game music mashup experiments matching images of motion. The Strawberry System. Thank you for following. Yeah, we're okay with that.
The ingenious little gem, Point Blank, is Namco's second game featuring compatibility.
Wait,
with
didn't we
guns
just
and
watch this?
accessories.
We super
And
did.
your gun. Newman Haas Racing is
We just watched
equally
this one.
embarrassing for Psygnosis. The sound, graphics, and
What? It's looping. It's looping on itself. I can't exit full screen. I can't pause the video. We're caught in Bill's time loop. I don't care about one called violence in video game. You want Bloody Roar? Let's fucking go. That Tom, no, this is gaming in the Clinton years.
Bloody Roar is a juicy fighting game from Sony.
There's like
which
a
actually
good chance
dares
that this
to be
dude
innovative.
just says some
Imagine
fucked up
that.
shit.
You can morph
Just
into an
fair
animal,
warning.
which complements your human form. And once
George
an
Woods is
animal,
not
you
exactly,
can use
like,
special combos
the
and
best
super moves that
person,
humans
I'll
can't
say,
possess.
putting it lightly.
Think of it as unleashing the beast. This game is extremely well put together. The control is nice and
He's
simple,
also just
except for
notorious for
rotational moves that
having
you can avoid.
terrible
After
opinions
battles,
on video
you can press the
games.
start button to skip all the fanfare
And
go
saying some
straight
of the
to
most,
next
like,
fight.
out there,
If you
like,
die, you can press start a few
nonsense.
times in the same fashion to continue in a few seconds' time. A miracle.
What?
This is the fighting game for the
Raid.
impatient gamer. Nothing seems to be wrong. The best feature is being able to choose a different fighter.
I'm getting
after you
attacked
die
by
and continue.
table.
This game is perfect, and although it's too late to make an April Fool's joke, we just made one anyway. Come on. Did you really expect us not to say something bad? Bloody Roar
What?
has only 8 fighters, and static, dumb, stupid, boring, crappy, pathetic, silly, hardly there, uninspired, flat, dull endings. Don't let our just for the fun of it obnoxious list of redundant adjectives cloud your impression of the game. We're just being dumb, stupid, boring, crappy, pathetic, silly, hardly there, uninspired, flat, dull, and childish. Hey, there's a new one. Bloody Roar is a good
What?
game, but now
What are
I
you
need to
talking
shut my
about,
bloody mouth.
George? Genes and xenotypes? Huh? What's happening? There's like so much information in front of me.
Bubsy the Bobcat. Bubsy's nap is interrupted
Oh
one day.
god.
when he
Why is this
discovers
video
a strange
so much louder? George!
aliens called the Woolies are stealing the Earth's yarn balls. Bubsy doesn't want to see his favorite play toy become extinct, so he embarks on a mission to collect as many yarn balls as possible and to stop the two Queen Woolies.
Yeah, I didn't like this stuff.
The graphics are great, as you can see here, making the journey to Stage 16 a sublime and enjoyable play experience.
Oh, are you still playing this thing?
With the code STCJDH, Bubsy can skip into Stage 16 and encounter the Queen Woolies, Polly and Esther. Simply bop their heads while taking care not to be hit by their energy shield. Remember, the code is STCJDH. Good
Homie has to cross the river.
Need this code, but this
Homie
way you
failed.
can see the ending of the game quickly. Bubsy will return for more hair and
I will
fur-raising
steal your
adventure in a
food.
second game, Bubsy 2. So there you have it. Bubsy has won, and he's thrilled with his success. We
And
at Flights
full
of Fantasy are
fascination,
thrilled with him, too.
nudist,
Even though Bubsy is
creepy
easy,
breathing.
the game is still excellent.
Incapable of plant work? Yeah, he does very often tell you to use cheat codes. Like, there's so much shit he just cannot do, and he tells you to fucking just use cheat codes. Alright, it seems like volume's back to normal.
What do you get when you mix Chrono Trigger, Secret of Evermore, Final Fantasy III, and Wild Arms? The answer is Saga Frontier, published by Sony and developed by Square. Let's get one thing out of the way now, the quick save feature. Be forewarned. Any data
Honestly, this
saved
body
via
can just
quick
stay in the
save will
water.
be lost
Water's
when
like
you
get rid of
press power
body
reset.
in this game, like,
This
really
makes us
easily.
wonder why the feature even exists. But anyway, Saga Frontier is probably the most non-linear
Why did Princess
role-playing
bark
game
at
of all
fucking
time.
the idea of
This
getting
is
rid of a
not
body?
good.
Girl?
Rules are very unclear. In a world this big, you don't want to wander around clueless, talking endlessly to every person in sight. This game has 7 characters, each with his or her own distinct adventure, which may very well take an entire day to complete. We recommend starting with Amelia, the girl accused of killing her fiancé. Amelia's enemies are easy to beat, and the pace of the game is slow enough to allow you to learn the mechanics of the game.
So
along
I've
the
heard
way.
that the like
Saga
Saga
Frontier's
series is like
graphics are an
really
oddity.
good.
The jumbo pre-rendered backgrounds.
I've
are sometimes
never, like,
gorgeous,
heard
and
much about
sometimes
them.
At kindergarten level. The primitive sprite-based characters also look funky. Their animation is less than striking, like many of the game's effects. The game also suffers
This
from
game
too
looks
much
very
dialogue
charming.
and hard
What
to
the hell?
read
What does he
dialogue.
mean?
Even worse, there's no run option in battle. Despite these flaws, Saga Frontier has a rich world, actually several worlds to offer. The variety, not only of the character quests, but of the environments themselves, is uncanny. The temptation will be to try the beginning of every character, but trust us.
You didn't
let's get
even
with
play the whole damn thing.
The quests will eventually overlap in location, but not in task, goals, or story. With 7 characters, you'd think there were 7 endings, but alas, Saga Frontier is packed with 8 endings. The 8th ending is hidden, but we're willing to bet 2 air molecules that the hidden ending appears only after you
Willing to
complete
bet 2
all
air
7
molecules.
quests. That will be quite a chore. Expect this game to last at least a month. Saga Frontier gets a C for control, an A for difficulty, and a C for design. Despite these ratings, the game is not a bad buy. If you've got money to spare, and you've already bought all the other games on your list, pick up a copy of Saga Frontier.
Look at Brett go. Ooh, the fucking mixing on these is fucking random.
Silent Hill can also be tossed on
And then it's-
fire, but this one isn't nearly as bad. Many of you will like this game, but for us, it didn't come anywhere near Resident Evil 2.
What?
The quality of the full motion.
Okay, I've never played a Silent Hill game, just up front, but also, like,
the voice acting
it's a beloved classic.
are the main detractors, but in several
I guess
spots,
so was Resident Evil 2, and he just only said, it's not as good as Resident Evil 2, which I can't, like, say anything about that.
Create an amazing sense of fear and anticipation for the unknown. Unfortunately, this visual sense does not stay with the game on a consistent basis. Much of the game is silent, so the game is aptly named. The use of silence is a great idea, but needs better execution.
Has no one made fucking kibble for a fucking donkey? Literally just, uninstall that, actually. Make it a fucking priority, please. That way we can just have the donkey wander around and eat grass.
If you're stuck in Tomb Raider, one of the best games ever made, pay close attention
What?
to this quick list
It's
of
him!
hints.
He's real!
In the Atlas Room, investigate the wall on the side of the boulder hall.
He's giving hints on how to beat Tomb Raider.
To find a hard-to-see ledge. From there, you will find one of 4 special keys. In the Neptune Room, jump in the water and swim to the bottom. You will find a lever underwater. Pull it to open the gate to yet another key. Pull
This dude's
on
mic
top
is
of the
fucking
rear
up.
temple-looking thing to find a dark, cavernous opening in the rock. On the other side of this subterranean path is the room of King Midas, now dead. Do not stand in the hand, or you will turn into gold, fall over, and die. Instead, stand next to it and place the lead bars in it. The bars will turn to gold. You will need the gold bars to exit this area. On the left side of the conservatory as you enter, check out the wall behind the trees. You will find a camouflage switch that will open the left-hand gate in the conservatory. If you can't open the doors in the big Egyptian puzzle room, then you're not looking at the doors close enough. On each door is an inscribed pattern. 2 symbols are used. Y means up, and the horseshoe shape means down. Take this into account when you pull the 5 levers in the center of the room to open the doors. In this little cave is a medical aid pack. To reach it, climb among the rocks and jump twice quickly toward the corner of the room. Be sure
I'm
to
paying
jump
so
quickly
much
the second
attention
time,
right now, George.
Because if you react too slow, you will end up sliding down the steep rocks. The only way out of the Egyptian maze is to drop down from the edge of the ape temple high in the caves. You will fall to a lower level of the temple.
What the hell is Tomb Raider about?
You will need to do a very difficult jump from this level.
I just saw like a gorilla running around.
Hang on to the crack and shimmy left to eventually.
And I know there's
reach the exit.
dinosaurs in it.
Many more challenges are yet to come, as you have not even made it halfway through the game. In fact, we're stuck in the game too, so you might as well buy the Tomb Raider hint book. Tomb Raider requires
We
some
didn't even
serious
beat
work
the
to complete,
game.
but
We're
make sure
stuck.
You do. You will love every minute of it.
A British lady with deagle shoots her way through ancient magic tombs and sometimes dinosaurs. Awesome! Treasure of the Deep intro. Okay, what is this? Oh shit! Jellyfish, sharks? I do love ocean. What did I do? I believe Tomb Raider Lara Croft was betrayed by her partner who was hooking up with the queen of the now gone city of Atlantis. Well, are you saying, oh my god, Bun, because I haven't played Tomb Raider before, and I never played, like, much of the PlayStation Classics, because I didn't really have a classic PlayStation? Let's go, we love Fomantis snuggling. But yeah, I had Nintendo systems growing up. We did have a PlayStation 2, but I don't think we owned a lot of games for it. Like, I played Final Fantasy X on it. I don't remember anything about the game, but I know we've had it. Actually, no, I remember an area of, like, thunderstorms when an Iron Giant showed up. That's, like, all I remember. And I also remember Jet's theme. It's fucking really loud. Holy shit.
Cinema scenes of Ninja Gaiden 2. Now that's a good cinema scene.
Now that's a good cinema scene. End of video. What? George, are you okay? George, like this tweet if they're forcing you to make videos.
The same goes for G-Police. It's too hard,
What?
so you can't see the story develop. The controls are too sensitive and wobbly again. You can't slow down easily, and it's basically Colony Wars floating along the ground.
Yes, these
rather
were
than
all
in deep space.
like played on
We feel
public
awful
access
about
TV.
our lack of progress in both games, but we all pretty much stunk at these games, and we all came to the same conclusion. We just didn't play these games for 5 minutes. They were absolutely uncooperative.
Okay. Get them some food? Fucking... Open that fucking door! This poor donkey is gonna fucking starve. Oh shit? Is there actually going to be anything to this video? There super isn't. Do, do, do. The song is like a lullaby to me. Such sweet, sweet lullabies.
Crystal Dynamics builds on the success of last year's Pandemonium with Pandemonium 2. The biggest change this time around is the main female character, probably as a result of increased babe awareness in the video game industry. Think Tomb Raider's Lara Croft.
I'm sorry, hold on, you're gonna have to repeat that one. What the fuck did you just say?
2. The biggest change this time around is the main female character, probably as a result of increased babe awareness in the video game industry. Think Tomb Raider's Lara Croft. Nikki has undergone a complete makeover.
Babe awareness?
She's much more, well, endowed. Yes, the trend is getting obnoxious, but this is
dude
only
kinda
the
sucked.
beginning, folks. I wonder if there's a limit to the size of those things. I guess there's no limit to the imagination. If you think we're the ones who have the imagination, then you're mistaken. The knobs in question are noticeably bigger, and it's for a reason, to entice gamers.
What are you
can only
talking
tell the
about,
relative
George?
size
Shut
in two
up!
places, though. The package design and the full motion video sequences. The game itself depicts your character too small to see anything major. Pandemonium 2 is kind of fun because you only have to worry about control in one horizontal plane. The game looks like it would have 3D control, but it doesn't. And we're not complaining, because the chances are the control would have sucked if it was 3D anyway. Instead, the camera moves around the world to expose the areas as we run through them. This technique allows us to enjoy the vast spaces and wild landscapes as we play the game. You can play Pandemonium 2 with either the female character or the male counterpart. You can even switch between characters after you finish a level. Nikki, the girl, has her own set of special moves, while Fargus has
Skill,
another
the girl.
set. These moves include fireball
Me when I'm the girl.
attacks, spin attacks, and as the full motion video demonstrates, a Sid attack. Sid is the strange talking talisman that you throw at enemies to blast their butts off the screen. Pandemonium 2 requires a lot more practice and carefulness than it looks. In that respect, the game is challenging. Dedicated gamers should eventually beat it, and many players may find similarities to Crash Bandicoot 2's obstacle course-like levels. Pandemonium 2 is not the greatest game in the world, but it's decent fare with no one particular fault. It's an average game, if only due to the superiority of cousins Crash Bandicoot and Mario 64.
This dude loves Mario 64, by the way. That's like something I know about him. He'll constantly bring up Mario 64. Oh, this shit should get
Konami
harvested.
also treads into sequel territory with Castlevania, Symphony of the Night. Although we found the game to be a disappointment, we couldn't help but be sucked into the game. The game expands dramatically as you find new passageways and secrets within Dracula's castle.
I just realized he's talking about Symphony of the
The
Night.
game is fun, but again, way overhyped. This
What?
is a traditional 2D platform experience with no in-game cinemas or anything to set it apart from previous Dracula outings.
What are you talking about?
Unification of side-scrolling action.
What do you mean there's nothing to differentiate it from previous Castlevania games? What are you smoking, George? It's Symphony of the fucking Night! It's half of the fucking naming convention that started Metroidvanias!
And character-building RPG elements is unique and impressive, but almost unnoticeable in terms of the effect on gameplay. The challenge is very high. We got far into the game, but still felt far from the end. The different areas of Dracula's castle are well designed.
Do you think he never found the upside down castle?
The artistry and detail is readily apparent, particularly in the backgrounds. The setting is very convincing as everything looks Romanesque or Gothic. Besides the overdone side-scrolling nature of the game, we also have a minor complaint about one aspect of the game's control. You can't jump in the middle of a swing. Think about that for a moment. If you're standing still and you swing your whip,
cares?
you can't jump until the whip has come all the way back to you.
Yeah,
Now, that's
animation
ridiculous,
commitment.
Folks. Ridiculous.
Now that's
and
ridiculous,
frustrating.
folks. Shut the fuck
I
up,
mean,
George.
really, that is one annoying flaw. So much for realism. The Castlevania series often sports slightly stiff control, and
So much for realism.
this game is no exception. However, we should say that the control only feels stiff in that instance. Otherwise, Castlevania Symphony of the Night is a pretty decent game. You won't not like it, but it won't make you sing out loud either. Then again,
I will
no
sing
game
out
does
loud
that.
for this game. Are you
The
kidding me,
bottom line
George?
is, unlike Crash Bandicoot 2, Castlevania does not take old-school gameplay and put it in a flattering 3D format. Instead, Castlevania just creates more of the same, but enjoyable more of the same.
I'm enriching my audience. My dear sister, I have enraptured my audience with gaming in the Clinton years, in my attempt to make the slowest RimWorld stream imaginable.
Nintendo follows up its smash hit GoldenEye 007 with Mischief Makers.
We already saw this
don't mind
one.
the childish, cartoony nature of this game, but we do mind the repetitive game.
Oh, let's go Jurassic Park Super SNES. I fucking played this game. I can actually say something.
Imagine yourself playing a video game with Dolby surround sound. With Jurassic Park, you don't have to. You play Dr. Grant as you scurry around the grounds, trying not to get eaten by the raptors or T-Rex. When you're inside a building, you must
Yeah,
still
you get
avoid
your two
dinosaurs
moments.
in an atmosphere similar to Wolfenstein 3D.
It is a lot more
graphics
Wolfenstein,
in this
actually. He
area
gets that
are
one.
Very smooth scrolling, and the music is quiet and spooky as you search each room, unaware of vicious raptors.
Oh god, his
that
mic
may be
sucks.
right behind you.
Oh, I hate that
You
fucking
start
high
the
pitch
game at the
whining.
entrance to Jurassic.
Oh god. How long is this video? Why is this your longest fucking video when you have that ass fucking quality? The first parts of the game sucks though. I'm willing to say that this entire game sucks, and the only reason why I have any like memories of it is because I was like fucking 4 years old. There's a good chance that this game is just bad, but like I don't care. High pitch whining? You mean George? No, I mean the fucking
Park. A voice
tinnitus.
from the Gates computer system welcomes you.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
The first thing you should do is head right, then down past the raptors. Jump left over the electrified grate.
I think
then
this is
down
the
to Nullar
first
utility
time
shed.
I've been
Once inside
attacked
the
by
shed, enter
like
the
my
first door you
stream,
see on your left.
my own
Shoot
stream.
the dinosaur that guards this room.
Not like
and then
chat,
go
but
to
the
door on
stream.
the other side of the room. The next room beyond this door houses the generator. Avoid the spitters and go turn on the generator by simply walking close to it. When the lights turn on, evacuate the utility shed and return to the Jurassic Park entrance where you began the game. Using the electric cattle prod weapon, shoot at the
Dolby
gears next to the
surround
electric fence
sound.
to make it
Yeah, he
slide
was
open.
just praising
Once the
Dolby
fence is
surround
open
sound,
wide
and that
enough,
sounds like
make a run
this.
for it.
Awesome, dude.
Cross to the other side of the fence as it slams shut behind you. Head left and touch the thing that looks like a spotlight. This object is really a motion sensor, which saves your place. Head left along the trees until you reach a forest, and then follow these directions. Head left, up, left,
God,
down,
I remember this
right,
music.
down to another motion sensor. Left, down, left, and follow the trees on the right until you reach a path that heads right. After you pass the raptor that surprises you with a twist at the path, head in the general direction of north until you find an egg.
What,
Pick it up
what
by
if it was
pressing
gaming the
X,
clitoris
then head
years?
down a long
Oh,
path. When the
honey,
Triceratops
it's
charges
already
in your
there.
direction, take cover among the trees on the right. Let the dinosaur pass, and then take a path that leads
Genuinely?
left directly to the beach
Like-
utility shed. Once inside the shed,
That might be what I
head
called my
left,
first stream after
around a
bottom
corner,
surgery.
Up, through a door, and search the next few rooms for another identification card. Since the generator is on, and you now have the necessary ID cards, you can now manage to reboot the main computer system from inside the visitor center.
We
From the
haven't
second
had
floor
a girl
elevator in the
president to
visitor
have that
center,
era
go
yet.
straight ahead and through the
Fine.
door into the incubator
I'll become
room.
president of the
Enter
United
door
States.
Furthest from you on your right. Enter a long hall, and then enter the door at the end of the hall to reach the main computer.
I will
Press
make
the boot
gaming in the
icon to
clitoris
access
years.
the computer's options screen, and then press the icon for motion sensors. Once the sensors are activated, the radar at the bottom of your screen when you are outside will help you determine the location of other dinosaurs with respect to your position. Find the ID card on the roof of the visitor center, and then cross the river and head northeast to find the raptor pen. Search the lowest floor of the raptor pen to find out how the vicious monsters are escaping.
Okay, I'm actually going to pause this video for a bit to, like, hold up.
Oh shit, gaming.
It's gaming in Clinton years. Jurassic Park SNES OST. Like, you're saying this game's soundtrack's actually, like, pretty...
Yeah, the game has a really fucking good soundtrack, especially a lot of the songs they added in Anomaly.
Oh, it's playing at half speed.
Well, how was the colony doing in the hour I was gone?
Oh, they're doing good.
No weird events have occurred. You know, not that any weird events would occur.
I mean, we got raided by this guy who's currently getting devoured by the ocean, or the river, or the creek, or whatever.
For that guy.
Woof! This shit is, like, so good. Hold on. I should change it that I'm streaming my freaking my browser instead of RimWorld, since let's be honest, gaming in Clinton years is the real show here. But also, this music.
Yo, Jurassic Park kind of cool.
It did not need to go this hard, but they did.
Dude, oh, this is a little guy, a little dino man, just looking at you.
Oh yeah, this is what we're seeing right now. This little dino guy.
Yeah.
God, this is such a good song.
Extremely cool, good little guy. This is good SNES jams.
Like this and like SimCity for the SNES had like some fucking really good soundtracks that you wouldn't expect. Oh, this image is fun. Homie's getting an 8.
just devoured. Look at how tiny and noodly the arms are on that dude, on that little dinosaur man. Oh, he's so tiny.
Into the park. Hint: a crate will stop the reptile refugees. With only half the game complete, you must now secure the east and north areas of the island. Jurassic Park is a great game, challenging and worth buying. You must know your objectives in order to win, and they are listed in the instruction book.
It is a hard fucking game.
Line, the challenge is very high, even with unlimited continues. Although the massive destruction element of the movie is absent in the game, the action is still very intense, and players should never get bored. The rich overhead graphics are great.
Like a command,
Using the
like,
mouse inside the buildings is a great idea.
You should never get bored.
That's to everyone watching this RimWorld stream right now. This isn't boring. This is gaming. How dare you not be entertained by funny weed people slowly making their way through RimWorld? This is exciting and scary. Oh god, what's this next one?
Wild 9. Whatever that means.
Oh, it's a short one.
Wild 9 seems to be a 90s version of the classic Bionic Commando game.
Seems to be.
Your character sports a weapon called the Rig, some sort of device which emits an electric beam. The beam acts like a grappling hook, helping to hoist you onto high platforms. You can also grab enemies with it and flop them back and forth. This is so much fun. A true guilty pleasure.
It's so much fun.
So precise that you'll never feel as if the game cheats. Wild 9 will not disappoint.
Oh, well, that was quick and mostly to the point. That was like probably one of the most professional ones he's done so far.
Bugs Bunny in.
Even better than Roadrunner's Death Valley Rally, Sunsoft's Rabbit Rampage is the best Looney Tunes game yet. The graphics are very detailed, colorful,
Yeah,
and
you know what? I'll
authentic to
give
the
George
cartoon.
Wood one thing.
You
He
play
covered a
Bugs
lot
as
of
he's drawn into
games.
several dangerous scenes by the animator. Each area has a popular Looney Tunes character at the end.
I'd say he
ranging
plays a
from
lot
Elmer
of games,
Fudd
but
to
he
Patty
has
LaPew.
admitted that he just straight up doesn't
Buzz can
finish a
attack
lot of
his
the
enemies in
games.
several ways. Usually the best way is to smack him in the face with a pie by pressing Y. If you press Y while landing
like
from
a
a jump
tiny
onto an
attack.
enemy, you will bop it and make a funny sound.
Bop
Bug-sized kicks are executed by pressing X,
I want like
and
a
you can
bop
press
it
A
that
to use
just
an
does
acne
like
weapon.
George Wood saying.
The
"Bop
first
it."
level is
Bop
a
it.
snowy forest. Elmer is somewhere in the forest hunting. Fall into one of the rabbit holes. Press down and B if you want to find Elmer. You will need to
I would
climb a
love to
tree
find
reach the
Elmer.
high
Do you
area
want
where
to
Elmer's
find Elmer?
located.
Oh,
In
God.
the trees above Elmer, you'll
Have you seen that clip? That's just like freaking at like a fucking like AA meeting, but it's fucking just Elmer Fudd just saying there's like, "Hi, I'm Elmer Fudd, and I'm a chaser."
No.
Hi, Elmer. Just like a bunch of other people there. It's such a fucking good out of context.
find a carrot to refill your life. Wait until your energy is low before you get it. Defeat Elmer by punching him in the face with a pie and then scurrying down a rabbit hole. While in the rabbit hole, Elmer will shoot a bullet that will miss you. When you emerge from the ground, repeat this process. When you get in enough hits, Bugs will stick his finger into the barrel of the gun, causing the bullet to fire back in Fudd's face. The second level is a bar.
Okay,
No, a
very
madhouse. Bartenders try to
I'm
trip
surprised
you
he's
by
complaining
sliding
about the
beers down
realism of that.
countertops.
Like,
Scruffy
Yeah.
men pace the place
What
where their
the-
guns
what the
drawn,
heck?
and Indians try to poke you in your fuzzy tail end with arrows. Big holes in the floor can only be
Damn.
crossed by jumping on top of nearby TNT barrels. The barrel will explode, and the lid will fly sky high. The boss of this level could buy his clothes at a big and
Oh,
tall
God.
men's store. Before you do battle,
you know,
is that,
he could. I
you know what?
forget about
You're
using the
right.
TNT barrels to boost
yeah,
yourself up
I'm just
on his
surprised
arrows
that
is
it-
not
This
the
character
way
was
to
just like,
win.
oh, God.
Instead, stick next to him.
I
as
was
if
just,
he were
like,
your Siamese
surprised at
twin
how-
and jump up and
I don't
block
know,
him repeatedly.
kind of nothing that
Final
was
blow
compared
will
to
send
the
him through the
insanity
roof.
that he usually
Well,
says.
Actually, the floor. The third level is nothing but the boss. A big bull
It's
will
nothing
chase you around
but
arena
the
forever
boss.
unless you take action. Head right, stopping in front of a bullseye target in order to lure the bull near you. Jump up, right, and out of the way just in time so the bull smashes into the target and not you.
I just said
The bull will
some
be dizzy
hunting.
from
I haven't
the impact,
actually
so
done
quickly head to the
anything
next
to
target.
get involved with this
Eventually,
fucking
you'll reach the
game.
right side of the arena.
Just had it
grab the
on.
one-up
You should, like,
and the
maybe,
anvil
you know,
and
have
start
it at,
heading
like,
to the left side.
a higher
Avoid the
speed.
bull
No.
by jumping over him when he charges.
Literally unthinkable.
You'll
I
need
cannot
to
mess
jump
with
to
the fabric
right
of time.
To avoid his first charge,
Yeah,
and also
that's
jump
fair.
left
Yeah,
to
this
avoid
is
his second
big
charge.
thing to do.
Then run to the left as far as possible before you need to start jumping the bull's charges again. Be sure to look for anvils and other items in the rabbit holes. On the left side, go
This
the
is
bull
really
into
gaming
running
in the
into
bunking
white
ears.
wall so you can pass underneath it to reach a big switch. Flip this switch to release a metal wall on the right side of the arena. Now comes the tricky part. Head back to the right side again. Jump over the bull and drop an anvil for him to run into. Ouch!
Anvil.
Continue to the right
I like how
using
he says
anvils
anvil,
whenever necessary.
like anvil.
If you run out of anvils, you'll need to use the previous
Anvils.
technique of jumping over the bull's charges several times. At
Okay.
any rate, get the bull to crash into the metal wall on the far right, and he'll have to call it a day. This game is not easy.
He'll have to call it a
Each
day.
stage is completely different with its own Looney Tunes characters, sound effects, and setting. Sunsoft has created a classic, indeed.
Did they now?
They created a classic and then died. Okay, is Sunsoft actually still around?
I don't think they are. I haven't thought of that name in ages. Don't shoot the bear on accident, please, noob. Oh shit, it's Gex.
Oh god.
Welcome back. Gex Enter the Gecko is
Why are you
slightly
quiet
more
this
ambitious
time?
than Rugrats, but the Game Boy format requires
George
2D
Wood.
gameplay that doesn't suit the series. The tail bouncing control has the
I mean-
same problem as Rugrats.
It's
You have to
fucking
press
tail
B before
time.
landing
Yeah, it's
before
tail
every
time.
single tail
Colonel
bounce.
got it fucking correct.
Other games have been able to pull this off successfully. But Gex and Rugrats
Chat.
don't leave a large enough margin
Donate to have
in
sex
which
with
to hit the
Gex.
button before landing.
Good old Gex. Oh, that was quick. Damn, I wanted more George Wood talking about Gex.
Say Gex. And it's loud again. Nintendo Power Magazine? What the fuck?
You know, just reviewing Nintendo.
Nintendo
Power.
not only produces the best games, but the best magazine for its products as well. Nintendo
Damn.
Power covers everything from Super Nintendo to Game Boy, with top 20 lists,
Stream taken
reviews,
down for graphic
codes,
actual activity.
posters, maps,
Damn.
ratings, awards,
What-
and
what
updates on
bundle is streaming
NU64,
Gex?
Virtual
Gex 3?
Boy, the gateway system for airplanes.
I'm not gonna
and the
say
industry
no, I
trade
feel like that'd
shows
be a
like
fun
the Winter
one-off.
CES.
Yeah.
Nintendo Power is the best gaming magazine on Nintendo products, but we have a few helpful hints for its editors.
I still
Oh,
like
please.
the idea of, like,
What?
oh, you didn't give me any of the hints, fucker.
We have plenty of hints for the editors. Leaves.
Well, we're not gonna give them to you.
God, George is a special kind of fucking dude.
Really, there's always something going
Oh
on.
shit, Chrono Trigger. This is a long one.
Oh god. Getting deep into it.
Are you unable to fucking construct, noob? Like, what's up?
The RPG of the year
Do
is
you have
Chrono
it set
Trigger.
so that
The
it's
game
like
has
a
been hyped
top
a lot by
priority?
the gaming magazines, even months
Oh.
before its release. The game deserves the
So
attention,
what's, like, the
especially
schedule
since
like
it
for
may
the
be the
games right
best
now?
RPG
This.
ever made. Combining the elements of Final Fantasy III and The Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger should be one of the top
Yes,
sellers this
that's
Christmas.
like some work
What
hours,
makes the
'cause
game
otherwise
unique
they
is the
just, like,
time
won't
travel
work.
element and the multiple
I usually
endings.
give them, like,
Just like
a
Back to the
break for,
Future,
like, 3
you can
hours
alter the
around
future,
noon and,
and
like,
thus the ending
2-hour
by
break
traveling to
before
the
bedtime
past.
or something.
Your name is Chrono, and the
Rest
game
is work
begins with
or
Mom waking
anything.
you up. This is appropriate since many kids need bombs to get themselves out of bed in the morning. In fact, some of us still do. Once you're able to roll out of bed, go downstairs
relate
and
to
say
that,
good
George.
morning to your cat. If you listen carefully, you can hear its meow. Make sure you
If you
talk to
listen
Mom at
careful.
least twice before you leave the house. The second time, she'll give you 200 gold points to spend at the Millennium Fair. Head directly to the fair, which is
Gold
being held
points,
north of
apparently.
town.
No, they're
Keep going
called
straight
G.
up until you run into Marl. Marl is new to the area and doesn't know her way around town. In all the chaos of the collision, she loses her pendant. Look for it in the upper right of the screen, and when you find it, be sure to
think George
return it to
Wood
her.
knows
Marl
that,
is
like,
ecstatic
the
that she
actions you
hasn't
do at
lost
the
her
fair
pendant,
will
and
affect,
now she
like,
wants
the
to follow
trial.
you around so she can
There's
become
no way.
familiar with the area.
There's no way he
It's
knows
time to
about
go
that.
exploring, so be sure to visit all of the houses and talk to all of the people to get advice. In one house, you will find a mysterious black box that won't open until later in the game. Weird.
Game.
Weird.
Gathering information,
Weird.
head northwest and enter Guardia Forest. This small forest is home
Does
to
he
many
know about,
strange
like, the
creatures.
weird
You don't
box
have to
upgrade
battle
system
them,
with
but you
the black
should if you want to
boxes,
gain
depending
experience
on what time
points,
period you
raise your
open them up
levels,
in?
and learn spells.
probably doesn't.
Laurel's help in these
probably
battles
doesn't.
is invaluable, and with her, you
If
can
he does,
perform
it's
what's
because he
called
looked
a
it up in
double
the
technique.
Nintendo Power.
One of these double techniques is an Aura Whirl, which fully replenishes the hit points of both Chrono and Marl. The characters in this game also have their own single techniques. Chrono's technique is called Cyclone, which enables him to spin like a cyclone to give his enemies multiple hits in a quick amount of time. Marl, on the other hand, has the Aura technique at her disposal. While the Aura Whirl heals both party members, the singular form of Aura heals just one person. You will learn more techniques as you gain experience. Search to the east of the forest under a tree to find a hidden power capsule, and then head north to Guardia Castle. Don't expect
That's
to
a
stay
power
there.
tab,
The
but
guards
okay.
won't let you in, and after they yell at you, you won't want to go in. Marl wants to head back to the fair, so take her advice and do just that. When you
Joke's on
arrive,
you, I
try
wanna
playing
go
all
in.
of the games.
Oh,
All
prison
fairs,
drama.
including this one, have ring the bell games. Push A to begin the game, and when Chrono runs all the way back, press A again to run forward and slam the hammer down to ring the bell. The next game you should play is the race game. When all 4 participants line up to get ready, talk to the man behind the fence to find out who the winner will be, and then make your bet with the guy in the tent. Now is when the game really picks up. There's a singing
Okay,
robot.
Gatto.
Yes, a singing robot who invites you to a duel. If you win, you get 15 silver pieces and a song from the robot. This
silver
robot
points,
is
not pieces.
hysterical.
You keep
He
getting
even
it
has a
wrong.
microphone. For another laugh,
What happens if
can
you
get
die
some
to the
food and then
robot?
listen
I've
to
actually
Marl
never done
call
that.
Pig. The next event, however, is not funny. Luca and her father
Not
are
funny.
demonstrating
It's
their time
not
wars.
funny,
After
Chad.
you
Don't
try it,
laugh.
Marl wants to do the
Don't
same.
laugh at this.
Unfortunately, her pendant opens up a door to another era, and she is sucked in. And so the adventure begins. Being the dashing hero that you are, you decide to use the pendant that was left behind to trigger the door again and follow Marl to another time. You travel through some sort of vacuum with purple and blue colors, and when you make it to the
Yeah,
other side,
vacuum.
you'll find yourself in some sort of parallel world.
No, it's a
Everything
vacuum.
looks very similar to your
Not a
hometown
parallel
in the kingdom
world,
of
that's just
Guardia,
the
but
past.
where's Marl? The only
But
way
where's
to find
Marl?
out is to play Chrono Trigger for yourself. Chrono Trigger is
I
an
ain't
excellent
telling
game.
you.
The graphics have never been better
Here
for
she
an
is.
RPG, and the
It
challenge
immediately
level is
shows
high,
where she
making
is.
it a must-buy. We've shown you just the tip of the iceberg, so don't hesitate and see all the rest for yourself.
Thanks, George Wood.
Wait. Is the rest of the video just like oh, hold up.
It's just random clips from Chrono Trigger.
I think it's just particularly the intro.
Oh yeah, it's probably is the intro because they like made it the anime version.
Yeah, in later versions.
Like yourself. Thanks. Good job, George.
Good job, George.
8 minutes of nothing.
Thank you, George.
Thanks, George.
Everyone say thank you, George.
What's going on back in RimWorld?
People are sleeping.
Nice.
If there's a racing game to avoid, it's Too Extreme, hands down. This game brings back memories of those crappy coin-op games in the back of old restaurants. The graphics have an
Okay.
8-bit feel. The
Oh,
animation
God.
is laughably primitive. And the courses are way too long, repetitive, and boring. You'll want to scream, okay, I get the point. Although your method
You'll
of
want to scream
transportation
that.
may vary from level to level. For example,
That's how I feel
skateboarding in LA,
fucking...
rollerblading in
Actually, no, I
Vegas,
haven't felt like
snowboarding
that
in Japan,
once watching
and bike
George,
riding in
because he
Africa.
has so
The
much to
controls are
say
such,
every
You
time.
won't even feel as if anything has changed.
He's getting to the
It
point
doesn't
like
matter
3
what
times
your
over,
character is using for
and it's different
transportation if
points.
the controls are all the same.
Yeah, it's different each
Therefore,
time.
don't be fooled into thinking this game has variety. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Damn. I mean, that
Goodness.
feels like an accurate review for like a game that looks like that.
Everyone's asleep. We can watch. I can put my focus on the fucking Super Metroid.
Super Metroid, let's go. Hey, do you have anyone assigned to wardening and research? Just
Get ready
asking.
for the
Yes, I
most
do.
intense action game
Okay,
you will
cool.
probably
Yeah,
ever
yeah,
play.
nothing's wrong
As the
or
now
anything.
famous Samus Aran,
What would make
you
you think
return to
that?
ZBs to explore familiar
ZBs?
and unfamiliar places in Super Metroid.
Good old
The game
ZBs.
begins with an incredible beginning sequence. You receive a distress signal from Ceres Station and quickly fly there in your spaceship. The station appears to be deserted. No one is in the building. The halls
Okay.
are empty. All is quiet. Too quiet. You finally see some men lying on the floor. Something bad has happened.
Something
An attack
bad
was
has
made,
happened.
But no one has recently left Ceres Station. Where's the enemy?
Siri?
You find the baby Metroid you left at Ceres Station.
Okay, do you think he's going to say something misogynist in this video? Let's be real here.
I don't know what to think of. I think George Wood is like simultaneously like a feminist. Like he likes strong girls because he likes Tifa.
I put my hand on your shoulder. He recommended that Laura Croft get breast cancer.
I know. It's bad.
In Pandemonium 2, he said that there's a female character in
He's the weirdest type of feminist possible.
I don't think he's a feminist.
No, not feminist, but like
He's the weirdest kind
I
of...
don't know how to describe this man, Bun. He's a fucking enigma.
He's the weirdest kind of person.
He wants to be, like, dominated by strong, like, girls, but also he, like, thinks little of them at the same time?
That's called objectification.
Yeah.
That's misogyny.
Objectify, sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright.
This man is a fucking paradox.
Alright. We're continuing.
But suddenly
Let's
Ridley
go.
appears and starts attacking you.
I kind of
After
wish he
intense
didn't know
battle
Ridley's
with this
name.
hideous creature, he will escape Ceres.
Hey, don't call him hideous. He's doing fine.
The self-destruct sequence for Ceres
Like,
will
he's a
begin
horrible
initiating.
person for sure, but like, come on.
Book it. Run back to where you
Book
left the
it.
station before time runs out. The building will begin to rock back and forth as it destructs itself. So be careful
is this
on
really
the
a-
final leg of your escape.
Yes.
Knowing that Metroid activity has resurfaced, you fly to planet
He
Zeus.
actually had like
Things have
really
changed
good
somewhat since
movement
last
there is the
time you were
thing. He
there.
didn't get hit
The
by
weather
any of the
is different,
steam.
and an awkward silence fills the atmosphere, creating a sense
Awkward-
of deadness.
it isn't really an
Run to the
awkward-
left
this
of the
isn't
spaceship
awkward
and into a door
silence.
to get
This
out
is
of the
just,
rain. Within this
deafening
mysterious
silence.
planet, you'll
It's
become
atmospheric
new
It's not like
silence.
beyond your
awkward. Like you're not
wildest
waiting for someone
nightmare.
to speak up.
It's time for Samus to brave yet another mission, so you'll need to find the morphing ball power-up once again.
Morphing
the
ball?
journey to find the new hideout of your old foe, the Mother Brain, only begins as you seek out missiles, defeat alien creatures of all shapes, sizes, and forms, and explore new areas and caverns beneath the crust of Zebes.
It's
Samus'
Zebes.
mission will be
Ran
tough,
into that
but a
monster.
woman's gotta do
Zebes.
what a woman's
Look at
gotta
that.
do.
Yeah, I can do
The
that.
galaxy is
Hold on. We go back to him running into monsters.
Missiles, defeat alien
So
creatures
first
of
off,
all
he
shapes,
doesn't-
sizes, and
he
forms,
doesn't
and
dodge his
explore
boss's
new areas and
attack.
caverns beneath the crust of Zebes.
Just
Samus's mission will be tough, but a
What would he say about Ultra Kill? This game is so cool, but it's too hard.
is
I
at
turned on
peace.
cheats.
Bottom line, this game is a
we
must-have.
missed his
period.
girl power
The
thing
incredible
there.
mix of
Your
eerie
attempt
music,
at it.
suspense, and exploration give the game a truly epic adventure feel. The game is very original. Not many games are like the Metroid series. Incredible fun. You'll love this
Incredible.
game.
Incredible
Your gameplay
fun.
will peak
Ding.
because of it.
Little guy.
Let's go. We have a new colonist.
Oh shit. Wait, pause gaming in Clinton years. We need to load
Yeah,
this
no,
new Cathaloras.
we need to stop him from talking about Doom. All right.
Oh, okay, so you're rescuing the royal for a little bit. But they're being hunted down by a dude.
They're immune. Their best skills construction, and they can't do dumb labor.
Are you? Don't worry, they'll only be here for like a day. They have like the quest linked to them that makes it so like they're like a royal fleeing from a single creature that should be spawning right. Oh, I was gonna say right about now, but you actually might have a bit. Damn, that hog just died right on camera. That's fucked up.
Anyway, Bill.
Yeah, back to gaming in Clinton years. I mean, you could capture this royal if you want to be an enemy of the Empire.
They have a lot of psychic power. Oh, they do.
Do you just want to like
Doom is a
capture his
game
random
that's
lady?
easy to pick up and play. You must play through 22 first-person
You
levels
have to have,
without
like,
the
a
help of
prison
any
area set up
passwords or
first, but
battery
you could
feature.
totally do
In
that if you
fact,
just
the
want
only
to
thing
True.
you'll get is the unlimited continues feature. When you die, you simply start
The
over at
man
the
hunting
beginning of the current
squirrel.
level. To stay alive, you must search for new and better weapons so you can defeat more aliens faster than with the
I like that
pistol
we
you
have
have
the
at the
Doom
beginning of the
review
game.
playing as
Your
this
mission
man
is to
hunting squirrel
terminate the
appears.
aliens who have invaded a high-tech military base on Mars. Who knows how they got in? The aliens also turn
The
all the
aliens?
soldiers at the base into zombies. So
Yeah, aliens, you know.
don't be surprised.
Yeah, you know, aliens from Doom.
Yeah, famous aliens from Doom.
Who knows how they turn them into zombies? Do you think that?
Who knows?
Do you think that he only calls them aliens because he doesn't want to admit that they're demons because he's Christian?
I don't know. This intended for certain audiences may contain mature rated game. Damn. Do you have a cell to hold that random royal in?
I don't.
You know, just put like a okay fun thing you can do. Go to furniture real quick.
Sleeping spot.
Yeah, sleeping spot. Just like plop one in like the kitchen or whatever. That'll be the temporary holding area. Just go to it, make it for prisoners, and let's go kidnap a royal. Fuck yeah.
They're currently part of my colony, so I can't kidnap them yet, I think.
You can, so if you draft a colonist that has like good social, and then like right click on the person you want to capture, it will give you like an option for it.
Who's good at social? You should make a butcher spot to make me... I have a butcher table!
Yeah. we aren't primitive. We don't want to butcher on the floor. We aren't barbarians.
I'll put a normal bed in here as well.
Sure.
So,
Anyways, it's time to get captured, lady.
I think Noob has the best social.
Yeah, so draft them, and then you can right-click on the royal and just, try and arrest. Yep, 98% chance. It's not max, but I feel, yeah. You know what? Fuck the Empire.
Party! Woo!
Kidnapping royal, woo, yeah.
Kidnapping royalty, yay!
Yay, yahoo, yippee! The Exodius Dominico, or whatever it's called, is now your enemy. But yeah, have it set so that she has like, so you can set like little settings under prisoners. Yeah.
Prisoner.
Yeah. So select the tab that says prisoner there, and yeah. So reduce resistance only. As you can see, it's very high right now. But there is a non-0% chance that one of your colonists will just get like an inspiration for being like happy that could just be instant recruitment.
All right. Anyway, something to learn about Doom.
Surprised if some
No,
of your
don't-
old
don't
friends
about
attack you.
aliens.
Unfortunately, life in the world of Doom is very gloomy. So if you want to survive, you have to monitor your health throughout the periods of rapid fire. Your maximum health is 100, and you're standing in death's door once your health has been depleted down to the 30s. The graphics in Doom are awesome, especially when you go up the stairs to a lookout area and see the world outside. The scrolling speed is comparable to real-life walking speed, unlike other games of this type where you walk really slow.
Okay.
With
Okay.
the fast scrolling, the action is intensified and provides for better gaming experience. There are lots of turns in the hallway so that you fear the unknown every time you turn a corner. Some halls lead to doors that you open by pressing A, but beware of what's on the other side. If an alien surprises you, shoot it with the Y button.
They're
If you prefer a
demons,
different
George!
weapon that you collected, use X to select it.
Aliens.
Different types of advanced weapons include shotguns, chainsaws, and the BFG 9000. Doom received a rating of M, which stands for mature player 17 or older. This rating is comparable to an R movie rating. The main reason for the rating is the blood and the abundance of dead bodies lying on the floor once you've shot them all. Yes, the game is violent, but
Yes.
it's also more realistic than other
Yes.
games where the bad guys just conveniently fade away after they've been killed. Realism is what Doom is all about. That's why the play
Is it?
perspective isn't a side view.
Is it?
Doom will not have the problem of over-pixelized close-ups when it comes to the Nintendo
The
Ultra
aliens
64
versus
next year.
predators when it
So
comes
you
to
can expect
xenomorphs
more games
demons?
using this perspective in the future.
Oh
The
my God,
controller
this
of
is the
Ultra
dumbest
64 will
motherfucker on the
also result
planet.
in a better Doom experience. But until NU64 comes out in April, the Super
He has
NES
a
provides
very
an
specific
exciting
brain
translation
disorder
of the
that
PC
mixes up
version of
demons
Doom.
and aliens.
Bottom line, Doom is either up your alley or it isn't. The concept of the game does not appeal to all players.
What? Okay.
Food is like the only thing I want in here.
I'm just like I'm just sitting here in like stunned silence. Like I'm not sure what to say to that. All right, George, take it home. What's this next one?
Virtual Boy games.
Do you like cheese, folks? Well, that's what you'll get in Mario's Tennis. Cheesiness. Well, it's
What?
actually not that bad.
What?
It's just disappointing that this game is the one that comes with the system. The game doesn't even use many of the 3D graphic techniques that make Wario's Cruise shine. The setup of the game is very much like Super Mario Kart. There are
Wario
fast
game on
players
this
who
is
are
good.
weak and slow
Yeah.
players who are strong. Yoshi is one of the best players available. However, Virtual Boy's technology is so amazing that it's a shame this game doesn't show it off. Fans of fighting games who own Virtual Boy should check out Tolero Boxer. You play a robot boxer who, well, boxes. Imagine that. You have to
Imagine
outplace
that.
the other more sophisticated
I'm imagining it.
robots in order to save your skin, or metal plating rather. To casual players,
Why they
Tolero
weren't
Boxer is
nice
not
here.
very appealing. Although it makes fairly good use of Virtual Boy's 3D capabilities, it does not even compare to Red Alarm, a game which is much more exciting. Tolero Boxers is in stores now.
Red Alarm? Isn't that like
So
a
far,
command
Red
and
Alarm is the best
like-
Virtual Boy game there is, but Wario Cruise will probably top it when it comes out. Similar to Star Fox for the Super NES, Red Alarm is a 3D flight game that mesmerizes all who play it. The depth of the 3D
I'm mesmerized.
graphics is outstanding. You will perceive real distances and encounter all sorts of alien spacecraft as you explore each level. Some reviewers have complained about the lack of solidity in any of the surfaces, but the wireframe style of graphics make it seem like you're flying through a glass corridor. Cool.
Cool.
Red Alarm is a must-have. The bosses are cool, the levels are cool, the whole game is cool. Pinball turns 3D in Galactic Pinball. The game is pretty cool. You can shake or tilt the playing area in order to cheat.
pretty cool.
And each level contains a surprise that is revealed once you get the puck to go into certain places. You can only beat the game if you find the surprise in each level. To do this, you'll have to play each board for very long periods of time, which can get boring and tiresome. Your control of the puck is limited, just like in real-life pinball.
They said
All you can do is
control
flip
the
the
puck.
flippers up and down and try to keep the puck in play. Galactic Pinball is a good game, but hardcore players will
Ball,
want more.
George!
It's a ball.
Who uses a puck in fucking pinball?
Did he just cut himself off at the end of the video? What?
Go back. I want to see if he cuts himself off. sharp inhale he does before saying it makes it even better. Just like Ape Escape.
It's
Alright,
Ape
George.
Escape. Alright, this one's probably going to be the last one, because I realized that I've been streaming for 3 hours.
Ape Escape is this year's Spyro the Dragon. It certainly is getting a big marketing push from Sony, and
Isn't it
deservedly
really
so.
Called
This is
Spyro
not
with the
your standard
Dragon.
3D action game. The control system is unique, using both analog thumbsticks on the PlayStation controller. While the dual stick control is ideal for situations like the rowboat, it seems unnecessary for actions like swinging a net to capture wayward monkeys. We thought it would add to the game's scrambly monkey feel, but it really doesn't.
Scrambling
Also,
monkey
swimming
feel is
controls
a
are
good
way
sentence.
too fancy and cumbersome for their own good. The control isn't bad, perhaps not even awkward, but you'll wish you could use the 4 geometric buttons to control items instead of the right thumbstick, like in Zelda. Since you
Like
have
in
to press a
Zelda.
geometric
Like in
button
Zelda.
to use an item anyway, it makes no sense to use a different button to control it. Aside from control, the camera has a hard time consistently showing what's in front of you. This is a common gripe these days. The Gex series still has this
gripe.
exact same problem to this day. Despite all its flaws,
To this
Ape
day,
Escape is
you know
still
that's
fun
true,
and
George. We
accessible
still
for
have
all
that
ages.
problem.
We
Expect this
still
game to
have that
sell very
problem in the
well.
year 2024.
Oh no! Look at the time!
We better hurry, or it'll be too late. Hey,
It'll be too late.
wait up!
Wait for me, you two! I said wait!
Is he going to have a closing comment? Of course not.
Said wait.
It's fucking George Wood. He never closes off his thing. You know what? I'm going to go for
never.
another...
Except when he was like trying to say a closing comment in the last one, then he just cut himself
You know
off.
I'm going to go for another 3 minutes.
What is Young Merlin? No, this is the final one. What's this shit?
You kind of want to go until like 4,
Young Merlin
and then I'll
is
end
certainly a
stream,
delightful
so it's like 3
surprise.
minutes away.
As a young Merlin, you know very little about magic, but throughout the game, you'll use it more and more. What makes this game unique and refreshing is its nifty way of telling you what to
nifty
do
way.
by showing pictures whenever necessary. Sometimes the
It
game will even
shows
tell you what button to
pictures.
press.
I am a fan of pictures, is the
You're
thing.
probably thinking this game is really easy. How hard can it be if it tells you what to do, you say? Well, you'll be surprised. The following hints are designed not to spoil the entire game. 1. Freeze, shooting star.
Please don't one more episode yourself on George fucking Wood.
3.
No, I just want it to be 4 because a lot of people like start streaming at the turn of the hour.
Due north of the entrance. 5. If you could blow bubbles, you could encase little creatures within them.
You could encase little
6. Cross
creatures.
the Pinedale Bridge after you get a tool.
I encase
7.
you.
Casolari's
in the
key is
bubble.
somewhere near the hedges. 8. Where would you wrench a wheel
You are a
from?
little creature.
9. Get 10 treasures in the mine before you take your big, long ride. 10. In a watery place.
This is like
look for a gem
the
and
number
Casolari's
9
fish.
Burger King foot lettuce
Overall,
like type
Young
of
Merlin
list.
from Virgin is high quality
Burger King
all
foot
the way
lettuce.
Number 10, Young Merlin.
Young Merlin killed my mom. He isn't even sorry about it. Wild Arms ending
Like,
part
the
1?
ending
No.
specifically.
No. We're watching Tetrasphere.
What is the Tetris?
I think I know what Tetrasphere is. That's like the fucked up thing.
Now here's Tetrasphere. We have never
Now
before
here's
been fans of a
Tetrasphere.
puzzle game, but
Imagine
Tetrasphere
just-
won us over.
That's like a
Everybody
good
knows
interrupting
Tetris.
meme. Like,
Well, this is Tetris
here's
wrapped around
Tetris.
a ball, and then some. Never has a puzzle game been so addicting and so full of personality. Tetrasphere.
Hey, how about just normal Tetris, though, is the thing?
Has absolutely
Yes,
no
but this
use
one has
for the analog
personality.
control stick.
I
Instead,
will literally
players use the
just
control
like
pad on
play
the left of
Tetris
the
Effect,
controller.
like, well, not today. I literally don't have the time today, but like, I don't know, tomorrow.
Slide like pieces together in order to get rid of them. The goal of the game depends upon your mode of play. In the rescue mode, you have to dig your way to the core to free a tiny robot from his spherical cage. In the hide and seek mode, the goal is the same. but you have to dig in one specific section of the sphere. In the puzzle mode, digging gets you nowhere. You must use a minimal
Digging
number
gets
of
you nowhere.
slides or drops to erase all the pieces at once. The game includes 3 other modes as well, but I'm sure you're already confused with the modes we've described so far. You have to play this game yourself to really understand it. We beat the rescue mode after hours and hours of playing. The very last round of the game was so difficult it took us 2 days to beat. Thank goodness for
Who is this us? Who else is there, George?
If you're ever stumped in the game,
yeah, the
try
other George
switching to a
Woods.
different robot.
The other
Each of the
models.
7 robots has different speeds for moving
Yo.
the cursor and moving a colored block. By the way,
Cargo
those
pods.
colored blocks around the sphere are called tetrads.
You know,
Lastly, if you're doing
George
well in
Woods
the game,
over here, who with the plural rap, that's great.
Yo,
I cannot
eggs.
tell you how relieved you feel when that happens. Sometimes you really need
Here,
that
Bon,
extra bit of
I've
help.
sent you. I've directly
Tetrasphere
sent you
is
eggs
light
to your
years
colony.
beyond Tetris.
Oh, thanks,
It has
bestie.
magic. It has
No
different
problem.
characters. It has
All right.
awesome varied modes of
I'm
play
saving and
that
quitting.
make this game last longer than most.
Here's the thing. I love this game. I fucked myself by saying that I'm going to commit to slow speed.
You gotta go to high speed next time.
But we gotta admit, you gotta admit,
Did a bit for this one stream. That's it.
we're not watching rival schools. I'm sorry.
We're not watching rival schools.
Oh my god.
You're a mad woman, Bun, by doing this.
Hey, we can't say we didn't have fun in stream today. Here's-
It was because of George Wood.
yeah, it was a point for us to put our discussions toward because what the fuck? What was I going to talk about with RimWorld? They're just
Things to talk about with RimWorld if you played at like high speeds.
oh, that's the thing. You see, when I started the stream, it said a bit just like this is going to be the slowest stream ever.
God, I can't believe this fun.
Oh god, let's go to the end screen.
Go to the end screen. We will meet again, George Wood.
We will meet again, George Wood. I'll see you next mission.
See you next mission, George.
Oh god. All right, who's live? Wow, not as much people as I thought. Who's going live? That's it. I'm checking other channel. I'm checking my discords for people who like would go live. No fucking way. It's 4 p.m. and no one is streaming. Oh god, who do I even think approach the game? Who's... I can't just raid Simple Flips. That dude has like fucking 1,000 people. Rock is streaming? I thought I followed Rock. I thought Rock is streaming in an hour. I have a feeling that that's not the correct username. I don't see the icon, and that's like the sole reason why I don't think that that was the correct username. Oh, where? Yeah, it's because there's a 0. Hold on, I'm literally just going to copy and paste it over here. Rock is also not live. However, I will raid Rock anyways. And be sure to stay in Rock's chat for the next hour just to say, woo, Buckle and Raid! Oh, but we have fun here, chat. We have fun here. Anyway, bye everyone.